sport fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Let's get straight into the episode.
Yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stun.
I feel like a child in this and I sit on it.
Dude, you're just like this through the episode. You're just
Sinking, bro.
and then we'll be talking. Then all of a sudden you just realize where you are, and you're like,
Anyways.
yeah, footy. Yeah, beat a bitch. All right.
Yeah, football. Drink prime.
All right. I might as well start it.
Get into it, mate. First try.
All right, y'all. Today's a Monday. Mondays are for Docs. Thank you for clicking or tapping on Let's Start Today's Spew. As you read from the title of the episode, it's episode 70 with the infamous other half of Dossie, Ryan Fosse.
I'm back.
Yes, he's back.
I'm back.
Thank you, dude. Episode 70. Very, very happy for you to finally do your Swapcast.
Bro, I've been waiting to come back, honest.
Are you sure? Because the first time you were like,
Yeah, fuck that guy. He was a bit of a slacker. But,
yeah.
nah, bro, look how far you've come in the year.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
I've been thinking because I've only been in here once or twice since you've done it.
Yeah. Oh, this new
It's
room.
wild.
It's pretty crazy, eh?
If you think back to the fucking ping pong table up in the room, it was still a good start, but this is fucking next level.
It's pretty unreal. It's pretty crazy. It's weird when you finally get something you want, and then it becomes normal, and then you have to like, oh, dude, it's crazy. Especially because I've done a couple episodes this week, and people have been like, "Fuck, dude," and then they ask, "How much does this cost?" And I'm like,
Shut up.
"I'm not telling you how much this costs. Can't you serious?"
Have you been using the soundboard?
Nah, not really. I hit the button every now and then, but
Hit it for me.
it's a bit of a waste. It's not a waste. It's just like I don't have the easy capability to be able to do it.
Yeah. You need a sound guy.
I need a sound guy. I need a Jamie.
It'll come. It'll come.
I reckon Nixie will be my fucking Jamie
Yeah?
one day. Yeah.
Nixie, look this up. I reckon it'll be good.
I reckon Nixie would love to do it. I reckon he'd do a good job of it. And
Yeah.
I'd pay him good money too in the future to do it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that. Let's see. I don't have too many notes because I thought we'd just fucking kind of riff-raff it today's episode.
Yeah, I think it's going to be...
I can't go without the first question I ask every single guest that comes on, and that's how do you feel in this exact moment?
mint.
Mint.
Bit tired.
Mint and
Bit
tired.
but I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro.
Someone answered me the other day, which this episode hasn't come out for everyone. I've got some good episodes coming out in the future, so stay tuned for those ones. But his answer at the end was comfortable. I think he said comfortable, and I was like,
On these fucking couches, bro, I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Did you buy these second hand or... Bro?
I bought them new from a factory though, but I
Right.
think that someone returned them, so technically it was secondhand. But that's why they were a little bit cheaper because someone was like, "Nah, I don't want them."
Fuck them, this is so comfy.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. The best fucking thing this room has is the couches.
I'm getting tired already. I'll be asleep at the end of this.
Yeah. No one's ever answered so far. How do you feel with healthy? You know? Do you feel healthy?
Not this month. I was feeling healthy before Christmas.
Mm.
I started being a fat cunt again.
Yeah.
I was back at the gym pretty consistently as of November and then start of December. But then I just
You're
kinda
looking meaty, dude. You're
Yeah, I've
looking
been
meaty.
eating a lot of food, man.
Yeah. I've noticed people are looking meaty lately.
I'm
bro.
trying to get on the bulk a little bit.
Yeah.
It's so hard to eat food. I don't
Yeah.
know how cunts do it like that.
I don't need anything, eh? I don't need
Bro.
anything.
I can go a whole day with having like one meal. It'd be fine.
Yeah, me
But
easy.
like trying to put on weight and hitting those calories is like actually an effort. Oh my God.
It's harder to gain weight than lose weight
100%.
if you want to gain the right weight.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm constantly just losing a little bit more weight every day, a little bit more.
You do a lot.
Nah, it's not even that I do a lot. I just don't eat properly. I don't eat. Like, I have a nice meal that...
That's what I mean. You do a lot and don't eat as much anymore.
Yeah.
probably.
I don't know. I just can't be bothered a lot of the time eating. It's like the other day, was I speaking to you? No, I was speaking to my brother. He's like, "What are you doing?" Like, I said to him, "What are you doing?" I was on my computer, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to get some lunch." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "What, you don't want to mention the fact that it's way past lunchtime?" I looked at the time. It was like 5:30 in the afternoon. I was like, I haven't even thought about eating yet, dude.
Yeah. But I do it at work all the time. I'll be like, get stuck in a job and you're like, working away, and it's like, oh fuck, it's 1:30.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, dude. We get our lunch break at 1 every day. I think 1's our lunch break every day. Yeah. And I love that, dude. The longer you can put off having lunch, then you eat for like an hour and a half. And then you fucking, not like we do that at my company, but some companies, people do that. Then you have like, I don't know, 2-3 hours left of the day.
Yeah.
Best.
You cruise. And that's why I love service life. It's like, finish your job and it's like, oh, what do I want for lunch? If you don't bring it, and you just go anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Like, let's get a fucking sausage roll at 10:30 in the morning. After you've gotten your Maccas.
Servo lunch.
First job, Maccas. After you set first job, servo.
I'm trying not to do that shit as good as it is. I'm trying to bring my own food and cook it.
Yeah. Are ya?
I'm pretty good with it.
Yeah.
Just not recently.
Yeah.
Holidays fuck me up. As soon as I get bumped in my routine, I just fall apart. I'm so bad with it.
Yeah, that's why I want to talk about holidays. Because this is our first... No, I did have an episode that came out the 1st of January, so this is technically the second episode of 2024 to come out. What's the holiday period look like for you in terms of mental space, in terms of routine, in terms of what do you do?
Like Christmas and New Year's that just passed?
Yeah.
I would love to stay in a routine and keep to the gym, and I've been a bitch for not doing it, but it just happens, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it happens to a lot of people. It comes around to like Christmas, you're with your family and your missus, having drinks, and you just bitched it.
But you didn't even get a holiday, eh?
Not technically, no.
Yeah.
Like I had the days off, like Christmas and New Year's and stuff, but I just didn't have any annual leave off.
Are you happy or not happy with that?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I want this patrol as soon as possible, so
Yeah.
grinding.
Yeah. I feel like everyone that was doing service was back to work already. To be honest, I don't know. I've been saying it. Like, I was looking forward to the holidays. Now that I got the holidays, it's a little bit fucking depressing having holidays because you have to try and find shit to do. And if I'm not happy with the amount of shit I got done, it's like, fuck, today was a shit day. Especially if I wake up late. If I don't wake up early, oh my God, I can't sleep in, bro.
No, I was watching the Jackson and Kashish episode the other day. I'm with Kashish. You got to enjoy your holidays if you work for it, bro. You got to.
But a holiday, fair enough if you got to do something. Like, you went on a mad holiday, 2023, Fiji. That's a holiday.
Ripper.
Sitting at home isn't a holiday, dude.
Depends if you enjoy it or not. If you don't, then I guess it sucks.
I guess Jackson and Kashish making the most of their holidays. Yeah, they're doing fun shit, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess technically I'm not feeling too bad. I'm trying to be as busy as possible. Fucking doing shit in the yards and fucking podcast.
Filling holes.
Bro. Filling holes day after day. Buy a bag of topsoil, fill the hole, go back to Bunnings and buy the topsoil bag for the next day.
I hope it stops for you. I hope that stops for you.
I don't know. It's pretty cool having a fucking dog. But at the same time, it's also like massive pain in the ass. This morning, I swear to God, I looked at the fence. There was a hole dug into the neighbour's yard. It was probably like this
They do
far.
that, man.
Yeah.
They fucking do that.
Trying to escape, bro.
I remember with when we had trouble in junior and that, we had to like get rocks and like fill in the gap underneath the fence because I'd just dig under and get out.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah,
You'd have to be on
remember
top of
that.
it. It's like a constant thing.
Bro, that dog trouble was the rattest of all dogs, bro. Like, take a hint, bro. God wanted that dog dead and it just
Bro.
wouldn't say no.
He was like just decrepit. That's the only word I can think. He was a beautiful dog, but decrepit.
Oh,
After
anyone-
Gina destroyed his fur, come home one day, I think I was probably from school, it was that long ago, and Gina's there in the bathroom like, Ryan, can you help? And they've got a fucking hair race on the fucking dog. I'm like, what are you doing?
I didn't know that.
She saw something on like Instagram where they like shave down to the paws and the neck so they're like all fluffy.
Yeah.
I'm like, Gina, what are you doing? Never grew back. Just patchy at that after that.
Poor little Jack Russell, bro.
Oh my God.
was he
it started,
taking it or was he like fighting it?
No, he's passive as is taking it. He's like standing
Yeah.
there like, fucking can't believe this. What is going on? Because it started, Tilly ripped him apart one day because it's
Yeah.
like dogs and food.
Yeah.
Anyways, it happens.
Ripped it in half, bro.
Yeah, all up here, complete. Like had to get surgery.
Yeah.
And then that never grew back. So Gina's like, oh, we'll shave the rest of it. Nothing grew back. It was just patchy after that, like a fucking rat.
Yeah, like a wet rat, bro. He just wouldn't die, that dog.
You'd hear him one of them. Poor thing.
Oh, the worst dog
May
ever.
he rest.
The best dog, but the worst dog.
He was a beautiful dog.
It was a
He
beautiful,
was beautiful.
dog. How would you describe 2023, dude? Did you say it was a good year, bad year, mid-year?
The first 6 months were fucking brilliant. because I like just smashed my goals for savings and stuff.
Yeah.
Bought my gun, bought my licensing and shit. I hit all my savings goals. Then my birthday came around, and I got loose one night for my birthday, and then just kept getting loose. And then I went to Fiji, which was fun, which I had money for it, but I just kept fucking wasting my money on the weekends. And that's kind of taxed me until like now.
Did you feel like you had a bit of a deterrent in Fiji with finances, or did you got to spend what you wanted to spend?
No, I had money for it. Most of it was paid off before we went.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That was mad. Talk about how you ended up going to Fiji. Was
So we started a punters club, me, Jack and Nick, at the start of the year for the footy. And we just chuck 50 in a week and then cycle it for 3 weeks, and everyone would have a go betting on whatever they wanted to bet on, which was just the footy really. And then it was a great way to spend the weekends.
Yeah.
Like you just sit on either go to the pub and watch footy or jump on Discord and watch the footy. And we ended up just getting close to $2,000 by, I think, June or May.
Yeah, nice.
Whatever one it is. And then we just booked the flights. Originally we were going to go to Airlie Beach in Queensland.
But how was $2,000 enough for you to book flights? It wasn't. You had to tuck in money?
Yeah, we didn't book everything off it.
Yeah.
But it was just a good like start.
Yeah.
It was just like wouldn't say a free holiday, but it's like the $50. We were enjoying the weekends with it. We're having a punt and actually saving money. If you're a bit of a loose gambler like I can be, you actually end up like saving money because you only put your 50 in, but then you got 150 for the week. So all your time, if you're not like a chronic bloody gambler, $150 can get you far.
Yeah.
So you can enjoy your weekend with it, and then by that time comes up, it's May. We've got some money saved up, so we just looked at houses in Airlie Beach and stuff to stay for a week. But it was pretty much the same amount just to go to Fiji. I think Jack's just like, why don't we go to Fiji? I'm like, all right. So we ended up going there. And it was so fun over there.
Yeah, I liked Fiji too. Fiji was pretty
I didn't listen to your advice. I didn't go out of the resort. I didn't do any of that.
Should have. But you can always do it again.
I just looked at it as a fucking relaxing holiday.
Yeah.
I just never not had like vodka lemonade in my hand. I was just sitting in the pool in the sun. We got so lucky with the weather.
Yeah.
We were dreading it. We booked it, and then the week was coming, and then there was like a cyclone coming through and rains and stuff. And I'm like, fuck, we're gonna sit in the fucking room all week. It's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
And we got there, it was just beaming sun all week.
Nice.
Except the last 2 days. But
Yeah, nice.
was
Did you
fun.
get sloshed or not sloshed?
maybe 1 or 2 nights.
Yeah.
But the rest was just casual.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
chilling.
Nice.
Got my first massage over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You liked it? I don't like massages, dude.
you don't?
No, I don't like them.
I loved it. And it was in like heaven. Was it like the resort was here, and then like the beach, the resort, and then like a mountain, and then like the massage spa resort was on top, and you're overlooking the whole coral reef,
Wow.
and you're just looking at the sun, and
Wow.
so peaceful.
We had like when we stayed there was like, did you see heaps of dogs?
Oh, so many.
Yeah, heaps. Did you touch
fires.
them or nah?
Nah.
Nah,
I didn't see him like in close. I just saw him on the way there because we were an hour away from Nadi, the airport and the main city, and just like 5 dogs on the way there.
Yeah.
Just
What
more.
about at the resort? Any dogs? Oh wow! Because we spent a lot of the time like walking down from the resort. There was like these like local Fijian ladies who would do all sorts of shit. They'd be doing massages. They'd braid people's hairs, give them fucking I don't know henna. So you just spend a lot of the time really down there.
I did not leave the resort at all.
Oh really?
And there was nothing really. There was a city next to us, and apparently there was a couple like clubs and shit there, but I just wasn't interested in.
Yeah, nah.
there.
We got clubs.
Didn't really
here.
feel comfortable as well.
Yeah.
Like you never know what happens in other countries.
Yeah, especially considering only like 70 years ago someone got eaten in Fiji.
Yeah. I did a little what's it called, like a cultural thing where they come and just tell you about they come in the resort and tell you about everything. I think it was like a carver ceremony thing.
Yeah.
They also did like tell you about the history of Fiji. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Cannibal
cool.
stuff as well.
Yeah, you heard about that?
Yeah.
They're like straight up, yeah, we're not hiding it. We've done it.
We did it.
My dad did it. It wasn't that long ago. Yeah.
No, it was interesting. Apparently they have a museum somewhere there.
Yeah.
Like the first that
They have
priest-
his shoes left.
Yeah, the shoes.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
I can't remember if I saw that. I don't think I saw that.
I didn't go there.
Yeah, I didn't go there. But it was pretty cool. I spent most of the time down there. There's heaps of dogs. Like, you're told not to touch the dogs because they have, like, worms and shit.
There's so many.
But
And they're just wild. That's
some of them
why.
are so fucking cute, dude. I can't help it. I have to
No, I'm
fucking
fine.
pat these
They're
dogs.
cute until you get up to them.
Nah, these dogs are kind, bro. Gentle as. Heaps
Yeah, but
kind.
not all of them are.
Not all of them. But the ones near the resorts on the beach, they're used to tourists.
Well, they're also probably domesticated around there.
Yeah, to an extent. Like their version of domesticated. Their version of domesticated, bro, in
Feed it
fucking
when it
Fiji is like the housing's nothing like we have here.
Yeah, that blew me away.
You can't describe it, eh?
I saw it all, like, because we had a long drive there. So seeing it was cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool having, they have
Like
like little,
huts.
yeah, no, they have their houses and like out the front, they'll have like a gazebo type thing. They're just chilling in there.
Yeah. That's all they do
Barbecue.
is out the front. They're always doing food and
Yeah,
shit.
it's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I do wish I went in and to the village and stuff, actually. It would have
Mm.
been cool. But,
It is a decent experience. It is definitely a worthy experience of doing it. Go and checking out the villages and shit. But it's the same in any country, really. Like, you go to another country, it's like if you're on a holiday, you don't really want to go fucking.
well, that's the thing, because I've done 2 like overseas trips now, and they felt very different. So like in America and Canada was like a tiki tour, so it was more of a tour, and I was always on the road moving, where Fiji was just like a holiday,
Yeah.
relaxing in the sun.
Relaxation.
Like, that's what I wanted. Me and Nick were talking about it for ages. Like, we knew before we got there, we're not moving. We're
Yeah.
sitting down at the pool bar,
Yeah.
swimming over, get a cocktail,
Yeah.
sit back in the sun, and like, that's what we wanted. So we went there and did it.
Yeah.
And like, there's the argument, oh, you can do that in Australia, which is true, but
In a way, it's also like you can't because like the air is actually different. Like you can't experience that here.
it's twice have happened now.
Yeah.
It so is.
Yeah.
I mean, when I got off the plane to America, it was just weed, but like
Yeah.
Fiji was just so different, man.
Yeah.
So like, not only just the humidity and like the warmth of it, but it's like that, just the taste
Freshness,
of the air,
bro.
So it's-
Yeah.
I loved it.
Did you go in the water at all? The actual water?
Oh yeah.
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 It's
The
nice,
ocean
eh?
water.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Even the water feels different, which is what's weird.
I was sitting in that water for ages. 'Cause
Yeah.
it wasn't like a beach; it was a coral reef, so the water was pretty still. So you just walk out there, and it was very shallow tide. So yeah, just walk out there, find a little spot, and just
Yeah.
chill, look at the resort. It was
Yeah.
so nice.
We went to a village a couple times, like to like a little local supermarket area, and bought cases of beer from there, so we didn't have to buy them in the fucking place. Still, like, it was a bit expensive to buy the beers in the resort. It was probably like the equivalent of like $7-8 Australian, and then you can just go buy cases of these things, and it's called Fiji Gold. It's like
Yeah, bro, they
4X.
have that on tap. They have Fiji Gold and they have Fiji Bitters, I think it is.
Yeah.
So they have both the VB and the 4X.
Yeah.
That's all Nick and Bryce and Jack were drinking.
Yeah.
We got so good with our bartenders.
Yeah.
Like, we were there every night. At the end of it, they were like shouting us drinks. They were like buying us rounds. Or, our last night, we found this cocktail. It was some like pretty much dessert. It was just like a milkshake.
Yeah.
And then they wrote our name with like whatever the Fiji word is for goodbye. It was so cool.
Oh, yeah.
It was so nice.
What
We
is
gave
the
them a
Fiji
massive tip.
word for goodbye? Fucking
It was very short.
Vanaka.
No,
No, that's thank you.
It was like a little 4-letter word.
Yeah.
I can't remember
yeah.
what it was.
How nice are the people there too? And
Wild.
it's like, yeah, it's their job to be nice.
One old lady got me, bro.
Yeah.
Because like in the resort, they come in, they sell all their beads and whatever they make. And I was like, nah, I've already got some, but one of them, she was so nice.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember anyone's name.
Yeah.
This old lady would see me 100 meters back, Ryan, Rula, Bula, Ryan. I'm like, oh, let me buy everything. I hope you and your family are happy. I was good and she melted my heart. It was so lovely.
Yeah, they are super lovely. Did you learn about the flowers and shit
Yeah.
they did? Yeah.
It was cool. We talked to another bartender about that actually.
Yeah. It
There's
is cool.
all of them are nice. It's ridiculous.
What about food? How'd you go for food there?
Yeah, their resort had everything.
Had everything.
They had those normal like deep fried fucking chips and shit, but they had like the last night me and Bryce went there because Nick and Jack don't eat anything but fucking nuggets.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But me and Bryce love anything. So we went to this nice, like they have a nice restaurant in there and it's like no kids, button up, and we had like a full 3-course meal. It was
Yeah,
lovely.
nice. Nice.
We had that dish, I forget what the name of it. The like not raw fish, but it's cured.
Like, oh,
Cured
fuck.
overnight in lime juice.
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
And I love spicy food, but I got this crab. It was like crab fucking spicy shit. Oh
Yeah.
I was like in there looking like an idiot. I was
Yeah.
dripping in. So I'm trying to eat this, and it's crab, and I'm like trying to crack these shells, but the crab's covered in like red paste, so my
Oh.
hands are red. covered in shit. And I'm like, oh, I'm in this nice restaurant, look like a dickhead. I think
That's
Bryce
mad.
has a photo of me.
We had an omelette bar. I swear I ate everything from the omelette bar. The whole time I pretty much spent at this omelette bar. I had teppanyaki and shit when I went there. I'm pretty sure I did the teppanyaki. It's a fucking good experience, bro. I liked Fiji. I'd go again, but it's not one of those holidays I'm craving again. You know what I mean? It was a nice experience, but
Yeah.
once might be enough for me, eh? Once might be enough. What about you?
I'm pretty 50-50. I could go there again or anywhere else again.
Yeah.
Or anywhere new. Honestly, I don't know. I've heard because Bailey and his missus went back to Europe for the second time. They did another trip. And apparently it just wasn't the same as the first time.
Okay.
Like chasing that nice feeling they had because it's such a unique feeling. Like when I went to America and Canada, it's
Yeah.
just like a fucking highlight. But I don't want to do the same thing where you go back and it's like, oh, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But it's still nice.
I guess you just got to hit more places before you can go back, eh? Vietnam, dude, I'm telling you, Vietnam would be a good holiday. I'd love to go to Vietnam.
Yeah, you're
Everyone I
saying
know
that,
that's
eh?
been there is like, this is the greatest holiday in the world. Vietnam. Definitely looking forward to my holiday coming up in September of this year.
You going
Fuck.
Canada, aren't you?
Canada, Alaska.
Canada was the best. I
Yeah.
love Canada.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going in snow season, so I won't be able to go to
It's
Whistler.
still a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Where are you going in Canada?
Banff, I think it's called, or I don't remember if that's in Alaska.
No, it's in Canada.
It is in Canada. Doing a week
I'm
in
so
Banff.
jealous you're going in summer.
Yeah.
That has the massive lake there. Have you seen that lake?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
That's beautiful in summer.
Yeah.
In winter, it's just a fucking blizzard.
Ice in it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the whole thing. It's frozen solid. It's when I went, but it is beautiful there. They have a castle there. Right next to the lake you can stay at.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I haven't booked my accommodation yet, so I'll look at that.
It's fucking sick.
That'd be pretty cool.
It'd probably be expensive.
Alaska will be fucking dope as well. One thing we're doing in Banff is I'm going to take that plane up. There's like a plane you can book for like 2 people, and they take you in this little fucking plane, and you like flies you up, and you like go through the fucking mountains and shit. And
Wow.
see all that.
I had a helicopter thing at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I'd like to do helicopter, but I'm not going to do both. I'll
Yeah.
do one or the other.
It's expensive when you stack it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even a helicopter here it's not that expensive. I looked at them like the other day.
You know,
It's
like-
probably about $400
Yeah, it
bucks.
was the same for the
Yeah.
Grand Canyon one.
I think it's like $400 bucks for half an hour or $600 for an
I
hour.
wish I had more spendings over when I went to there. I ran
Yeah.
out both Canada
Yeah.
and America.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fine.
So you'd say started off fucking pretty good. You're happy with the start of the year. You weren't that happy with the end of the year. 2023.
It was alright. I was just being a shit cunt.
Yeah.
I stopped training. I stopped doing anything. I was just coming home and gaming.
Yeah.
A bit boring.
But were you enjoying it while you were doing it?
A little bit. I just
Yeah.
felt like a shit cunt there at the same time.
Oh, really?
So I was like enjoying myself, but like I
And
should
the
have been
negative
pushing
feedback
myself.
loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unfortunate. Well, what about 2024? What are you looking for? What are you hoping for? Did you do a New Year's resolution?
Not really.
No.
Because like now I know I can save my money well. So I'm saving up for that patrol. Because all last year I got into all the hunting and shooting and shit. So now I've got like my gun and I can shoot properly now.
Nice.
So I've got that settled. I got some camping shit, but now I just need to get out there. I
Yeah.
can't get there without a car. So
Yeah.
basically all year I've just been researching cars and shit. What one's good? So
Paddy's excited for you to buy it. He actually
I
was
didn't know he had a
saying,
GQ. It's a beautiful
yeah,
thing.
he's saying he wants you to like talk to him before you buy it. He
Yeah,
wants to
I'll shoot him a
fucking suss
message.
it out.
We'll
He
go out
loves
sometime.
his fucking GQ, dude.
They're beautiful cars.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't like the chop, but that's a appearance preference.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so far away from being anything but interested in cars, eh?
I used to be like
yeah.
that. Remember I used to say I'm never buying a car until I have a
Yeah.
kid?
Yeah.
Because I got a work car, but I don't know. After last year, just fucking wave came over me. I was like, I want to go camping all the time.
Yeah.
I want to go hunting.
The gun's fucking pretty cool, dude. Like the fact that you own that rifle. That paint job you did the other day looks sexy, dude.
How sexy.
Oh,
I need to touch
man.
it up, but it's sexy.
Yeah.
I love it.
When it came to buying the gun, are you like, this is a starting gun or is this a good gun? Like this is where you want to, are we going to buy another gun later? Like, how is it with that?
Well, I took ages, and me and Adam were talking for fucking ages. Shout out Adam.
Shout out
Love
to
that
Adam.
bloke. He
Yeah.
helped me so much. I could have wasted money and bought a fucking dud gun,
Mm-hmm.
but his knowledge in weapons is insane.
Yeah,
You don't even ask for it. I'm in a chat with him and a couple other boys that go shooting.
Yeah.
And like you just be at work and you hear your phone going off and you'll check it, and Adam sent like paragraphs upon paragraphs of like just shit, and you're like, fuck yeah, got some
He's
shit
a
to learn.
wise man. I say it all the time, bro. I said it yesterday on the group podcast of the Lord Dead Brothers that will come out in a few weeks. He's a wise man, bro. He just lives his life how he should live your life as a man, bro. He gives everything 100% dedication and effort and energy, and he doesn't slack off, bro.
Ever, bro. He's fucking nuts.
Yeah, if he's interested, he's not just interested for himself. He's interested in it for other people to be.
He loves
interested.
teaching people, man.
Loves it, bro.
He loves it. And he's a great teacher.
Yeah, and it's a good secret to life, bro, to happiness, teaching, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I'm doing it
Kinda
now,
leads me
Jack.
to one
It's
thing I
fucking
wanted-
hard, bro.
That's one thing I want to talk to you about, teaching now.
So
You're the apprentice whisperer now, dude.
So hard, man. So hard. You know, the hardest thing I've like to learn is like when to let them do shit.
Yeah.
The anxiety's fucking hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I've been electrocuted a couple of times. I don't want this kind of electrocuted.
Yeah.
Like he has to. He's already got zapped once.
Yeah.
He fucking grabbed the drain heater.
Oh,
And there was
really?
a cut in it. And he's like, oh, fuck.
That's a good zap, too.
Yeah, he come up to me. He's like, well, got electrocuted. I'm like, hey, welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to the afterlife, bro. You died.
Yeah, welcome, mate. You're dead. Nah, it's not funny. You shouldn't get electrocuted, but no, I do everything I can to make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
I'm
That's the fear.
Yeah.
The fear is someone getting hurt on your responsibility.
Yeah, I drill it into him. I'm
Yeah.
going to make him buy a meter soon,
Yeah.
I think. Because, like, second I let him do anything, I'm like, test it. Fucking make sure it's dead.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the only thing I'm worried about. Other than cutting fucking pressured pipe, but
Because you haven't had an apprentice before. You've only worked with apprentices at
Yeah.
the company. Because, like,
This is like someone who's their job and like work ethic is going to come from my work ethic and my experience. So,
do you feel yourself slacking off sometimes and pulling yourself back in?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
It fucking tightens me up though because sometimes I'll be there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna leave it. I'm like, I can't because if I leave it, he's gonna think to leave it, so I can't, and I just have to do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's also fucking mad having some cunt carry shit for you when you can't be fucked, or when you've got a lot of shit to carry.
Yeah.
Fuck me,
Dude,
fucking
my
awesome.
favorite time working ever was when me and you were working together.
It's so good.
It's don't get me wrong, I love work at the moment. Like I full love it. It's a different kind of love, but like it was the
It was
funnest
fun.
period.
It was
So I'm
fun.
little jealous of you and Jack are working together.
Bro,
bro.
I worked by myself for so long, like maybe 2-3 years, maybe probably 2.
Mm-hmm.
And finally having someone to work with every day is so much better, bro.
Changes a day.
You get
changes
so
it.
bored.
Yeah.
You listen in your car, you're like, another podcast.
Yeah.
And I've run out of music to listen to. There's no videos on YouTube. You're like, fucking hell.
Yeah.
So good having someone to
You're
talk
like,
to.
oh,
though.
another Doxcast doesn't come out for a week. Oh, what am I
Fuck
gonna
me
do?
sideways.
Yeah.
Now I don't have time to listen to all that because I'm just talking shit all the
Yeah.
time now.
Yeah.
So good.
Do you use your AirPods still?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love my
Less
AirPods.
since I work with Jack, but I still use them.
Yeah.
In the gym and shit too.
Yeah.
So much better than headphones. Fuck me.
Yeah. I mentioned it a lot on the podcast too, how AirPods change the world, bro.
Yeah.
Change your
It's
existence.
crazy. You're just like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, bro.
One
Yeah.
sec. Click.
I've got 2 on cycle. I've
Yeah.
got them both charged now, but
They drain fucking fast though. Can you
Faster
turn them
now.
off? Because like I'll leave them in my car and I'll lock it, and I'll go up and I'll see it on my phone like, oh, your AirPods are this, and then like the next day I'll come back and I haven't used them. AirPods are at fucking like 50%. Like, I haven't fucking opened them.
really, but does your case charge it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I think it like drops like probably 10% and then charges it again, and then drops 10%, charges it again, and then it just die. So if I leave them for 3 days, they'll be dead.
Really?
So I don't know if you can turn them off.
No, I don't know. I
don't
just
know.
one lasts a while. I just leave them until they die, and then I just take the next set out, and I leave them until they die, and I put the first ones on charge, and it's constant rotation.
Yeah, I'll use them if I work by myself for the day or if I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
That's about it. Or if I'm doing shit.
Yeah. Are you finding that you're learning more now that now that you got Jack with you?
I'm doing a lot of shit. Like, there's no slacking if you're like someone who really cares, because you can't be a shit cunt and teach someone.
No.
You just can't. Otherwise, you're going to create a shit cunt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you really need to like pull your socks up when you're teaching someone. But yeah, I'm a bit shit at explaining things, and that goes with everything. But
100% that's a fact. Dude.
sometimes I'll hit a good one. Like sometimes Jack will be like, "You actually explained that very well. I get that." But it'll be like once in a blue moon. The other times he's like, "Yeah." But I try my
Yeah.
best.
Well, he's going to TAFE too, dude. While he's at TAFE, trust me, to get him to tell you everything.
Yeah, I'm going to.
That's what I can't wait. Cause
I think he's actually going to be gun. I think he already knows a lot
yeah.
because he's not a dickhead.
Yeah.
He's pretty smart.
Yeah.
But it's so hard, like, learning something. And you have to remember, like, you spent a couple of years learning this. Like, I've been doing it for 6 years now. So what's easy to me is, like, mind-boggling to him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why don't you fucking get that? And I'm like, stop. You're being an asshole. You've never seen this before.
You're like, dude, it's just not running efficiently. How do you understand that?
That's the thing you got. I was explaining efficiency to him in compressors the other day, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." I'm like, "How do you get that and not like electricity?" Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Fuck,
part of
work
it.
is so different now from me to you, bro. Like, we do so different jobs. I have not used electricity once in a year and a half. I haven't done anything to do with fucking efficiency. Install's such a different game, bro.
I can imagine. I miss install. Honestly, I said that to Jim the other day. I'm like, "Can you put me on a fucking install, please? I'm missing it. I
yeah.
want to get back into running pipe for a bit."
Fucking love it, bro. I fucking love it so much. Building this site box. I think I've booked it in for my schedule for Thursday this week, I think, to go buy it. I was looking at fucking Sydney Tools and shit. Like, I'm going to buy a proper Sydney Tools one. It's a little bit more expensive.
See if you can get a good one second hand.
It's hard. It's actually hard.
Can't
I
probably
looked heaps.
thrash 'em.
Looked on Facebook, Gumtree, everywhere. You can buy site boxes that are like $2,500, bro. 2.5, $4,500. Something.
Second hand.
No, like normal ones. $4,500.
And all the second hand ones are thrashed.
Yeah, the second hand ones are still a couple $100 anyway. But like, say for example, the Sydney Tool one I'm gonna buy, it's like $750, but it comes with the caster wheels. The caster wheels in itself to buy decent 300 kilo rated ones are like,
Yeah.
you're gonna spend $150 plus you gotta you gotta fit it off with the nuts and bolts.
It's nice having something new anyway. That's
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. Plus, bro, I'm designing. What I'm trying to do is I want to get the picnic table I got, cut it in half, bolt the frame to the sides of it, and have it so you can fold up and have 2 workbenches on either side of the site box. When you lift up the lid, there's a whiteboard that hangs from the front, so we can write down to-do list, checklist for the day. But I want to have that on hinge to lift that up. Behind that is like a spreadsheet of all useful information, like every size pipe,
You've been
thickness,
telling me, bro.
diameter,
I'm keen to
insert.
see
Like,
this thing.
bro, I'm gonna mount to the front of it like fucking pack outs. I'm gonna have fucking vices. Oh, it's gonna be fucking
The
can't
ultimate
wait.
workbench.
The
The ultimate
workbench,
workbox.
bro. Yeah.
Portable workbench.
Because like I have a workbench, but it's still a bit fucking shit. Yeah, can't wait, bro. I fucking love work. Can't wait.
Yeah, I've been loving it too.
You've been loving it. Is there anything you want to try and get better at this year inside of the trade?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah,
I definitely do though. I'm not saying I don't, and I think I'm the best. I'm just saying
nothing that
I
stands
want
out the most.
Yeah, I just want to keep perfecting what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I just want to keep making sure I don't do fucking callbacks or fuck ups.
What do you want it to end up as inside the trade? What's your plan? Do you want it to be doing service calls for another 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years max. I
Yeah.
don't want to be doing it when I'm fucking having kids and shit, I think.
Yeah. Well, you'll be having kids within 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I want to, when I have kids, and because when you have first little kids, I don't mind working still like long hours and call outs and shit, but like.
I don't know about that. I disagree. I reckon they're the most important years.
I mean like 1 and maybe 2.
I
After
reckon
that,
1 and 2
I
are
think
the most
after that.
important, bro. I'm starting to think
No, I
that.
think when they're
Maybe
2 to
1 to
4, I think
7.
2 to 4 and past 2, I think when they start getting like learning shit properly and like behaving differently, I think that's when you need to be there.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
because when they're 1, like 0 to 1, and then 1 to 2, they're kind of fucking like
Useless. Yeah. But on top of that, like I think that it'd be nice to be able to help out as much as possible.
that too.
Think about how much effort that would be,
That
bro,
too.
for a girl having a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
baby
Oh yeah.
on their own with no fucking guy there.
That's the fucking sad thing when you're not like. A lot of people need money, as well.
I know.
So someone needs to
You
go
have
get be the
work,
breadwinner.
You have to work.
Because it's either the mum stays home and looks after it full time, or then you pay someone to look after the kid, which I don't even like the idea of that.
And you can't do that for the first year anyway. I guess you get paternity leave for the beginning.
And it's only fucking like 2 months.
No, it's like 6 or something.
Oh, I don't know. I was talking about this the other day, actually.
I
don't
think
it's that
guys
long.
get 2 months now. Guys get 2 months, girls get 6. Something like that.
It's crazy, though.
Which is awesome, which is super necessary. So I'm glad we get it. I'm going to be taking 2 months off.
Oh, yeah.
For every
I
kid.
don't know if I'll take 2 months, but I'll definitely take some time off.
Yeah, I'm taking the full paternity, bro. Full thing.
Yeah,
May as well. You're
I
entitled
think
to
I'll
it.
probably change my mind when I have a kid. I'll be like, fuck, there's a child here. My child. It's going to be a crazy day, I think.
The scary thing for me in the trade, bro, is the fact that like guys don't grow up inside the trade with happy, successful marriages and families. You know, like the ones who own the businesses, a lot of the times they're able to pull it together because they have the little bit of extra freedom than most people. Also the extra bread to be able to provide the future in which the family can enjoy. And then they can really take off what they need to. But they don't because they need the bread to be able to provide running the business.
I think a lot of those people make that decision though.
Yeah, they do make that decision. But that's a scary decision to foresee me having to make. You know,
I think I can... Like, I look at it now, I'm like, I could work even more and spend, like, show less time and affection to hands. Or I could just even it out.
Yeah.
Live a normal life.
But that's nothing, dude. Time spent with your missus is nothing compared to time spent with the kids.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon
a
that's
different one.
3 times the amount of time.
Yeah, but I think that'll also come down to other shit too. Like, I know people are supposed to be doing their own things as well in life to keep them happy, but, like, you might have to cut out some of that to make time for your kids too. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
like,
it's the fear of getting older for me, eh?
yeah,
Not knowing where I'm going to be spending my time, bro. It's the fear.
take it as it comes.
I'm starting to think that, like, if you can schedule it in, it's probably a best way to live your life. If you can schedule
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
buying
family
a calendar
time.
soon. I've been thinking about that.
Yeah.
I need to look and see what's coming up because, especially last year, shit just kept coming up. I'm like, oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Spend money here. Spend money there. But when you see it's coming, you're like, all right, let's not go out this weekend. Let's not buy fucking this and not spoil myself this weekend. I got this coming up.
Yeah.
Fuck
I'm pretty
yourself
good with my
over that.
phone when it comes to my calendar, but my
I
calendar's
can't
cool.
do it.
I
I
just
don't
tell
like the
Siri
phone
everything,
calendar,
bro. I tell Siri everything. I think I booked in something with, so a lad that came over yesterday. That episode will be coming out in a few
I
episodes.
saw you
time.
do it on your phone the other day on the podcast.
Yeah.
on
I did on
Jackson's
the
one.
Jackson one. Well, this lad that came over, I was explaining to him after the podcast, the whole Swapcast situation and how this episode's going to come out before his one, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, do you reckon I could do it one day, a Swapcast with you? I was like, done. Siri, remind me in 8 weeks that, no, hopefully it doesn't set it off. No, it doesn't. Remind me in 8 weeks that to message him about the fucking Swapcast. And
That's
it's
sick,
like
though.
done. So I don't have to think about it again until that. And then from the time Siri reminds me, I've got 2 weeks to do it.
My phone got fucking hacked once. I don't know what from. Probably from fucking streaming some shit, like a fight or something. But, like, my calendar, that's how they did it. They hacked my phone, and instead of, like, pop-ups all the way, they don't know how to do that. But what they did is hack my calendar and set reminders for every day, but every day was a fucking ad.
Oh
so
my
every day,
God.
ding, ding, ding of this shit. And it's like 25th, free fucking this if you buy this. I'm like, what the fuck? And I went on my calendar and it's just blown up with shit. I'm like, I need a new phone.
Oh.
I was like, this is fucked. I need a new phone.
Oh, no.
was
That's a smart
shit.
hack, eh?
It was.
Yeah.
Fucking was.
That's mad. Yeah, I'm going to crack my fucking Pepsi Max too, dude.
This one's for you, Jack.
Fuck, dude. There's no better crack than a
Crispy.
Pepsi crack, bro.
There isn't. Whoever's not drinking Pepsi, you're missing out on life. There's a new part of life you're not living.
Since I've been drinking sparkling water, soft drinks are not soda-y anymore, bro. I don't feel any form of bubble. You know that harshness you get when you drink a soft drink?
Sugar.
I don't feel any of it. Like, this is flat because
Have
I've
you
been
tried-
drinking the soda water.
Try a Skull Pepsi and then Skull like a full strength Coke. You can't go with the Coke.
Nah, I can't even skull anything, bro. I can't skull fucking soda water.
Cannot do sugar anymore, bro. It's fucking.
I would never be able to
Disgusting.
skull this Pepsi.
Yeah,
Fuck, I
probably
woke
not.
up this morning and I held back a spew for like 45 minutes, bro.
Aye.
The smell of my own shit, dude. I swear to God. I swear to God, I can't handle the smell of shit. When I'm cleaning up the dog shit, like, I'm like, ugh. Even when I shit every day, I have to hold my breath as much as I can, and then I have to go to get my breath.
Yeah, I can't breathe in bad smells. Can't do that. Makes me want to throw up.
I can breathe in anything.
I have
but
to breathe it
shit.
in from my nose and cop the smell, which I fucking hate too.
Yeah, I can't breathe it from my nose,
But
bro.
like, say some kind does a stinky shit, I'm like,
oh,
I can't do it in my mouth though. Like,
Oh,
you know how
dude.
you see it in movies and see other cunts like go, breathe it in. It's like yuck. It's gone on your tongue.
I do that.
Yuck.
I do that.
Yuck.
Because I just pretend that there's no bad smell and I'm fine. I just pretend there's no bad smell. Can be pretty easy.
I can't though because I know the smell's there. So then when I block it, it's like you're breathing it in through your fucking mouth. Yuck.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Tell you what, bro, I'm so fucking excited for Canberra, man. I'm so fucking excited.
7 months, eh?
It's coming quick. I've got 12 days till I fucking go back to work, which is kind of a long time, but it's kind of not.
What are you hoping to get after it? After the whole 7 months, what's your goals after that? After it's done, you're back home. You don't know what's
So
next.
when I get back home, I go overseas for.
Is that the
I
end of
remember
this
how
year?
long it is. So I get back around August-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It could be around July, realistically, but I'm going to prepare for August just in case we need the extra month. Who knows? Something could go wrong. Mentally prepared. If that's the case, I'll have a little bit of time here before I go on my holiday overseas. And I think I'll get back around October. Maybe even November. Yeah, October. And then as soon as I land, I already have the house in which I want to buy. I'm going to Canberra to buy a house. That's the whole plan of going to Canberra.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But then when I do that, like, what do I do with fucking this house? What do I do with fucking everything? I don't know what to do. Now I'm starting to fucking freak out.
It's a grown-up thing.
Telling you, the more money, the more problems.
I can't tell you what to have. No fucking clue. I'm learning off you. So you let me know.
Yeah, all right, I will. It's almost freaky. Like, you don't want to make the mistake in which, like, I wasted this opportunity. You know, I could have spent this money elsewhere. You made a good point to me the other day, but with the gold, I'm thinking of buying gold at the end of the year.
Yeah, it was crazy seeing that, eh? I don't know
gone
how
up a
that got
lot.
brought up. I think, no, that's right. I was watching a Joe podcast and we're talking about gold and I had a look.
Let's look up the exact figure, how much gold has inflated. I'd like to share it.
Like, if you, as you said, it's like, if you have money to invest into it, then it's worth it. But, like, right now, it's not really worth it if you buy fucking 1,000's worth.
Yeah. Let's look up how much has gold gone up in just 12 months. It's gone up 12.6% in just 1 year.
And we bought our gold, like, 4 years ago now.
Yeah. And let's look up 10 years. Let's have
You know
a
what's
look.
hard to sell? Fucking diamonds.
Yeah.
That is almost impossible to sell.
Yeah, because diamonds, because they can make them though too now.
No,
It's
but
like-
no one fucking buys them.
Yeah.
Jack went to go sell something the other day and she's like, oh, we'll take the silver, but, like, the diamonds we just donate somewhere. We can't give you any money for that. And we're like,
Wow.
That sucks.
Wow.
you're better off just trying to sell it to someone private.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. I get that. In 10 years, gold has gone up in percent. It says it's gone up $2,000 per ounce.
Fuck, gold miners must be fucking rich, eh? Because they not only mine gold, which has value, obviously, but then that value goes up once they mine it.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure
it
it
depends.
dips,
Like
but fuck me.
the people who own the mines and shit, they would earn the most amount of money, obviously.
Well, that's what I mean.
So, in 2014, it's gone up 120%. 120%.
Imagine
bro.
the gold miners that dug up, like, tons of gold then and just banked it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because they know that shit. That's what they live for. So they know it's going to go up. So they wait till, like, maybe, I'll give it 10 years. It's double the price now.
Yeah. Fucking no. That's a mad investment.
And then they just probably sell half and keep the rest.
Yeah.
Crypto.
So it's not a bad idea if you have a property in which like you want to fucking save up for, and you got like say I don't know, if you want to buy in Sydney, you'd probably need around fucking 70,000, 80,000 if you want to buy, and that's not in central Sydney. That's our regional Sydney. But
What, a
if you want
house?
House,
I think
yeah.
even more than that, honestly.
Nah, especially if the first home loan buys grant, if it's your first home. Realistically, for fucking 60,000, you're pretty lucky to get a house. You can. If you want to go outside, if you had like 30, 40,000, you can buy a house pretty easily outside of Sydney
I
area.
want to buy a house, honestly. I'd love a house up in Richmond. So beautiful up there, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I reckon, I was thinking this on the way here, man. I reckon we have the best spot in Sydney. Like, just driving up
West?
here, looking at the mountains.
Yeah.
Fuck, I froth it.
Yeah.
I froth it. I was just mesmerised again.
You should come with me for a drive if up to where Luke Sessions lives. Shout out to Luke Sessions. That drive is like, you'd live anywhere from here to there. It's a half an hour drive further, so it's pretty far from society, I guess, but
Into
they
the
still
mountains
got everything
or
they need.
above
Yeah,
Richmond?
up the mountain, just on the very top of the mountain, like that windy fucking bend.
It's crazy.
Past there, you got everything you need. You got your shopping centers, this, that. Like you'd live a normal life up there, but you'd live anywhere there, bro. Like it's beautiful.
This dude has a beautiful house. He's a knife maker. I bought my knife off
John,
him.
yeah,
John
yeah,
Canone.
yeah. I got to get him on the
He's
pod.
got
I
a
keep
beautiful
fucking forgetting,
house.
bro. In fact, there's fucking Siri. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get Siri to remind me right now.
Siri, get it done.
Siri, can
He's
you
a busy
remind me
man.
in an hour and a half to message John? I'd love
He's
to
a
have
busy
him.
man.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
even think he's in Australia right now.
Yeah.
Good bloke too.
Yeah, I haven't even met him. Maybe I have when I was younger, but I've just heard so many stories about
Him
this.
and
like-
him and Adam made a knife together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
Adam-
made a couple over the year. Well, he made them for him. He's made a few knives for him.
yeah, he's
over
made
the
heaps
years.
for him, but he helped Adam actually make one recently. It's a beautiful knife too.
Yeah. Mitchell Brown was his apprentice in knife making for a
Really?
while too, until Mitchell Brown started making his
Wow.
own too.
Yeah, he's cool.
He taught him
Wild
up.
hunter as well.
He's been an impact on at least my life in a way. Like he's actually known a lot of people, help them make them knives and shit. He taught Mitchell Brown how to make knives to the point where he started making them for him, and then he got to the stage where he taught him how to do it. Then Mitchell went out and bought like a bunch of acrylic and started ordering acrylic and bought a fucking press and shit. Started making handles, and then he started.
He makes
realizing
beautiful knives.
He makes mad
Fuck
knives.
me, I love my knife.
Yeah.
That's another thing I'm happy for Adam. Like, tell me these things because I would have been like, oh yeah, just go to fucking the hunting store and buy a $300 knife or whatever.
Yeah.
But like having your own custom knife,
Forged and everything, yeah.
You know it's like, you know it's good. And
Yeah.
fuck me, it's sharp to begin with. But like you know it's not gonna fucking break.
Yeah.
And it's made like just your knife.
It's
There's not
local.
really one.
It's well sourced. It's
That's
like
another
community
good
of
thing.
sharing of community. Yeah,
It keeps the economy
Your
good.
own local
You're helping this
economy.
cunt's family.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful family too.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's fucking sick.
I think Mitchell got to the stage where when he started doing these printing of acrylic and shit, he started noticing there's a big gap in the market for Australia. So he started importing acrylic and shit in large amounts and then becoming a fucking middleman for distribution
Wow.
for acrylic.
That's a good thing to do in life, I think. Middleman.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
cunts make money on
Yeah,
that.
you were telling me about that the other day, going and visiting these fucking stores and fucking cunts are just selling everything.
Gravy, fucking noodles,
Chicken stock,
anything.
anything, eh?
Anything. Because there's so many blokes out there to just buy it for their shop.
Yeah.
They can have a bite straight over there. He's like, hey, I have some. It's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, fucking
Bang.
oath. Fucking
Money.
oath. Yeah, I'd like to get into that at one point. I'd like to own a refrigeration storage unit too one day. That's what I'd like to get at.
Oh, like
in,
a cool room hire.
maybe in like 15 years, 20
Yeah, I
years.
thought about that too.
I'd
That'd be
build one.
something I'd be comfortable doing.
Build it myself.
'Cause, you know what I've
Probably spend
noticed
about
recently,
300
especially
grand.
because you see it in Christmas time. There's a lot of them out there as well.
Mm.
Not just like chill, not just whatever the other one is, the main one, but there's a lot of like independent ones out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck me, the mozza you make.
Oh, bruh, straight up. You'd pay it off in probably 2 years, I think. And then from then on, you're fucking set.
So many people get busy on Christmas, man. Like these butchers and seafood shops, they have their storage for their yearly stuff, but they don't have enough storage for when everyone wants prawns and crab for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. Like fucking Tubby's old man. Fuck me, dead.
They
dude.
need another room for the month.
Yeah.
You know what? They charge so much. It's like probably fucking
Thousands of dollars a
thousands
week.
for the week.
Yeah, thousands for the week, bro. To keep that shit in there cold, which is fucking awesome. That fucking refrigeration system I seen this year of that fucking track system was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's
bro.
common, eh?
A robotic machine that they just went beep 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 beep, beep and this machine.
That's going to put a lot of people out of a job, man.
Nah, not even. Oh,
Yes,
actually,
even.
yeah. He said it replaced like fucking like 10 guys.
Imagine
that
that
one
across
machine.
the board, though.
Yeah.
Like every
He's
warehouse.
like, oh, I got to do stock take today. It's used to be a job that takes, I think he said like 2 guys a week. He just went over the machine and just pressed stock take, send email, and then he got it on his computer.
Wild.
This fucking camera just goes, takes photos,
That's
everything.
what I'm saying about it. That's the way of the future. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
Scary nuts.
Scary nuts, yeah. I was talking about this with the lads last night. Like, they reckon that they're going to try and depopulise the entire planet down to like 2 billion eventually, just because of the
What,
way
conspiracy type talk.
conspiracy type talk. But they reckon because the way
wouldn't be
technology's
surprised.
going and this and that, and it might not necessarily mean that they're going to kill people, but just like a natural need for people to keep having kids is going to go down and down and down and down. That's
too.
more likely than the fact that they're going to
That's what Elon believes.
yeah. We are actually in a population decrease at the moment too. The amount of people getting born are way, way lower than the amount of people that are dying. Which makes sense considering, they reckon that we're going to become a Sharia law Islamic country. Every country will, Australia, America, because of the fact that Christian, which is basically how the world operates on a religious scale. It's basically Christians and Muslims. They're the two religions of the world.
Yeah.
Even all the cultures through Indonesia, India, they're all adopting one of the two. You know, China's fighting for one of the two. They're the religion. So because Christian families are only having an average of, I think it's 1.2 children or 1.3 children per family, the Muslim families are having an average of like 6 per family. So mathematically, they're going to end up taking over the world anyway. I can't remember how many kids an average family had to have. It's something like 2.7. You have to have an average of 2.7 kids per family.
Have to.
No, 3.7 kids per family to keep the population.
Oh.
And that, because that includes, no, to keep the population at bay, yeah, it's 2.7 or something like that, because that accounts for all people who die prematurely.
Yeah, well.
That's just to keep it on average, and we're only having 1 point.
Well, it's gone
something.
up fucking heaps since I was fucking born.
Yeah, but
I think I used to remember the total population was like 6 billion.
Yeah.
And now it's up at 8 billion.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's still going up right now, but
Yeah.
I can understand why everyone's talking about the decrease.
I'm going to look it up if I get the exact numbers, but it's saying you need to have at least 2.1 births per woman to maintain stable population size.
For the current or
So that's
a good
per
size?
woman to maintain the current population
8 billion.
size. Yeah, just to maintain it, you need to have 2.1 births per woman.
8 billion's too much, though.
Yeah.
I feel like right now we're
Nah, I don't think it
overpopulated.
is, bro. It's really
I
not.
feel like we are.
I feel like we could honestly keep going, triple the size. You
I
know,
think so.
I think that we'd be able to fucking find ways
Yeah,
to
but you
keep
gotta think
making
that.
do.
Yeah, but you got to think that we've got to power all those people, as in for a good living.
Yeah, but
a
energy's
household.
becoming cheaper. We're trying to get down
Yeah,
to.
for fucking how long though?
Well, we're
You
working.
drain that more. The more the population goes up, you drain that faster.
I think they're working on ways, especially with like quantum computing and all these fucking.
Yeah,
things.
true. No one knows what the fuck's gonna
I
happen.
reckon they're working on ways to fix all that, bro. We're humans. This is what people don't understand. We're fucking humans, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We're so sweet.
I
We're
reckon-
so sweet.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
said it
too.
to me. I can't remember who, but it might have even been Bryce on our podcast, to be honest, when I think back on it. But humans are the only living creature that you can find living on every single part of the world, no matter where you go. You can go to the fucking top of the Himalayas. You can go to the fucking hottest parts of the Australian outback. There's people and they're
Yeah, true.
surviving. We're fucking
Independent
stubborn.
thumbs, man.
Yeah,
Gets you far.
bro.
Gets you far.
We're stubborn creatures. We just won't die, no matter what. And if you believe in as far back as ancient civilizations, like how far have we gone back in the past? For me, looking into Egypt, doing these things, which I'm about to start this week. For everyone, I did mention it last week, and I will get at the end of the episode to the first segment on ancient Egypt.
That's this week, mate. That's the first time.
Yeah, this is the first week. Last week I talked about it. This week we'll start doing it. I'm starting to think that people go back far, dude. It had to have gone further than fucking Graham Hancock's belief on the Younger Dryas impact. I believe there could have been an impact before that.
Have you been watching Joe's? He's done 2 of them with this bloke. There's one who bring up the gold and got me started thinking about that. John Reeves, I think it is.
John
the Alaskan
Reeves.
boneyard dude.
I have seen the first one he did. That was a while ago. That was probably a
Last
year and a
year.
half ago.
Just last year.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
watched
done a
that
second
one.
one this week or last
That's
week.
when he talked about the fact that they found like 10,000 ancient Arctic animals buried within his properties, eh? Isn't that
Bones
it?
or animals? Because there's more
Bones.
than that.
No, animals.
Hundreds of thousands of bones.
Yeah, but it's animals, like different animals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not
Saber-toothed
species,
mammoths
but
and
like,
shit.
yeah, mammoths. I think it was a crazy amount of mammoths. And did I have a theory? Because I haven't been staying up to date. I'm still working my way up on episode 369, which I'm fucking stoked with. I'm on 369. I will get there. I was in the
Keep
top 0.5% of Joe Rogan listeners last year. I did 43,000 minutes,
That's wild.
which is the equivalent to 1 month. I did 1 month of Joe
Could
Rogan.
you think of sitting in a room for a month straight? Like you had no break and you had to listen to Joe for a month straight, every hour, every second, including sleep?
Dude, sometimes
Because that's what you did, but just over a span of time.
Sometimes I hate him, dude. Like every now and then, once I've done like 20 in a week, I'm so
Enough, Joe.
over Joe, bro.
Enough,
like,
Joe.
I'm sick of his points. I'm sick of his fucking attitude. I'm sick of all of it, bro. So I have to give him a break for like 2 weeks. No, fucking
It was funny.
go back to it.
So funny.
Yeah. It was fucking dope when me and Reese caught up.
That's
and
crazy.
Dude, that
That was
Tony
crazy.
Hinchcliffe. Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was crazy, eh?
That was funny. I only just watched that the other day.
Yeah. Some of
You
the
on,
shit
Reese?
some of the shit in these early Joe episodes, but they're fucking pure gold, bro. Go on
I think
back.
I need to go back and watch a couple.
Yeah.
I haven't. I
Yeah.
only started watching like
It's
2
so
years ago.
good having an early insight to this shit. It's so good. I'd recommend the Burt Kreischer ones. They're good. The Tom Segura
love
ones.
Burt.
Brian Callen, he's my favorite.
I love all of them now.
Brian Callen is the funniest person on the internet, bro. I love Brian Callen's sense of humor. It's so gold. Listen to Chris D'Elia's comedy special the other day. Do you like Chris D'Elia?
He's right.
He's really good on podcasts. His specials aren't that good. I don't really like his stand-up too much, but you know what's the funniest thing on the internet, honestly? The roast of Justin Bieber. You ever listen to that? Fuck,
course.
that's good, bro.
Of course.
Fuck, that's good. Martha Stewart bring the heat. Fucking Chris
course.
D'Elia bring the heat. Like
was
Shaquille
funny.
O'Neal. They did so well, bro. Chris D'Elia's like, Justin. Nah, how did he word it? No, Pete Davidson's one was the best one. He's like, he's like, sadly, I lost my dad
Yeah,
to a
that's a
terrorist
classic
attack.
one. That's a
9/11.
classic one.
You know, it was a really hard thing for me to get over, and up until that point, it was just sad knowing that I got to grow up without a father because of this terrible terrorist attack. Until I met your dad, Justin. Now I'm glad mine's dead. I was like, Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah,
That's
I like
God.
Pete Davidson too.
No, I get all my entertainment from fucking Protect Our Parks with Joe. Shane, Ari,
Shane
and fucking
Gillis.
Norman. Oh,
Did you listen to
funny.
Ari's special Jews?
no, I haven't yet.
Good
I
special,
need
bro.
to. I lack on the comedy specials.
Dude, you gotta start watching more comedy specials because when
I
you
do.
start to watch a
I
good
do.
one, you'll notice a great one. Like Jews, the jokes necessarily aren't the best jokes in the world, like a Mark Norman type joke or
He's just puns though.
Yeah.
He's so funny, man. I
Yeah, I
love Protect
love
Our
Mark
Parks.
Norman too.
If none of you watch Protect Our Parks, you need to watch it. He's
yeah.
fucking
I'll put a
funny.
link for 2 of them in the description. Protect Our Parks. I
There's
haven't-
one 2 days ago. I mean, 2 episodes ago. I think it was Protect Our Parks 8.
Yeah.
Like I was just talking. I was just because they get obliterated. you know,
Yeah.
and I was just like
What do
joking
they
around
do?
that
They
Joe's
do-
an alien.
Murdo, not Murdo. What do they do? They do like America.
Oh,
fuck
fuck
yeah.
I think they have a massive eagle bong or something.
Yeah. And Joe's fucking like 56 years old.
They
bro.
just get fucking hammered. Every time Ari gets thrashed and he's vomiting in a fucking toilet and pissing in a bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love him.
I watched Brian Callen talk about he did the fighter and the kid recently and he ate mushrooms. He thought it would be a good idea to eat mushrooms and he sat there freaking the fuck out, bro, for the whole podcast. Fuck, I love Brian Callen, bro. It makes me
He's
cry.
funny too.
Brendan Schaub. I love Brendan Schaub.
I don't know Brandon.
You don't know Brendan Schaub? He was an ex-UFC fighter.
Yes, I do know
He always
Brendan.
sits in on the fighter and
Oh,
the
Daddy?
kid episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, Daddy,
Yeah,
thick boy.
he's funny.
He's thick boy. He always calls Brian Daddy, and Daddy calls him. Brian calls him Bubba.
I love Brian. I keep seeing Brian in old movies. All
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, what's
yeah.
Brian doing in this one? Brian's in this one.
He's steak sauce from How I Met Your
Yeah.
Mother. Yeah.
Steak sauce, Erickson. Steak sauce.
Yeah. Nah, it's gold, bro. I feel like the internet is just constantly giving me what I want every fucking day. Lately, there's been a new Ricky Gervais comedy special, which was fucking not too bad. Wasn't his best, wasn't in his top 5, but it was not bad. Dave Chappelle just had a new comedy special. Kevin Hart just did another documentary about his comedy tour with Chris Rock and himself. What else I listened to lately? So there was the Chris D'Elia one, Steve-O. I just watched Steve-O's one finally. Disgusting. I wouldn't even recommend anyone to watch the Steve-O.
I want to start watching Kill Tony.
Yeah.
I see all the clips and I've seen, like, heard a lot about it, but I haven't watched it ever.
Yeah, I guess that's for true comedy fans. I don't even know if I'm a true comedy fan because I can't listen to shit comedy, bro. I can't listen to shit
Yeah,
comedy.
but I want to listen to the roasting of them because I love Tony Hinchcliffe, bro. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's a fucking such a
Yeah.
gronk, but he's so funny.
Yeah.
Saw a clip of him the other day, like completely like destroy a fan, like at Kill Tony. He's like, "Fuck you, you fucking annoying bitch, fuck off." Like he just ripped into this poor girl. She's there like crying, and he's like, "Fuck off, get out." He's such an asshole.
I know. But apparently it's what you need inside of comedy.
No, he wasn't even a comedian. It was just
Oh.
a chick, a fan in the crowd.
Oh my God.
She was being an annoying bitch. So
Oh.
she's like, "Woo!" They're doing a woo girl, and he's like, "Oh, what is that noise? Shut up."
I've been thinking about the fact that like a good leader is a cunt lately. I've really been thinking about it, especially if we're looking through Egypt. I've been thinking about the fact that like these pharaohs, yeah, they were kings and they were worshipped and they were praised and they have all this law about how they were good, but the people of Egypt probably hated them, you know? But look at the shit they got done because they were a ruthless cunt. It's like the same thing as like I've referred to it again recently with Josh Saunders because I've been preparing for our episode coming up. For everyone listening, that'll be the next episode that comes out. But he's like, I remember the question that I asked him, which is the same answer he gives everyone. Like, what makes you so special? Like, how are you able to overcome everyone? His answer, pure cunt.
Pure
You
cunt.
know, pure cunt. And it's the same thing I kind of look at when I look at tradesmen now that I've worked under, that I didn't understand when I was an apprentice. And now I understand that I'm getting older. Is like, my fucking job runner, the main one I work with, he's a fucking cunt, bro. At work, he's a cunt. When it comes to work, outside of work, he's the fucking nicest cunt. He's happy on smoko. He's the nicest guy after work, like wherever. At work, but he's ruthless. But the shit that we get done under his ruling is fucking like so uplifting and motivating.
That does make good workers. Pure cunt.
Pure cunt, bro.
Pure cunt.
Pure cunt.
When he's working, pure cunt.
Yeah, and I'm nothing but grateful for being a cunt.
I can
bro.
be pure cunt with Jack, but most of the time I'm not.
It's hard.
I think I need to be.
It's hard to be a
more.
cunt, bro. Even my JR, he's like, oh, I don't like being an angry cunt. You know, like he apologizes a lot for being a cunt, losing his shit, and my response is usually like, you don't know my dad, gun. Like, my dad was a fucking Nazi.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, bro. You can yell all you want.
You're right, mate. Keep yelling.
Yeah, fuck. Unless you can make me cry, dude. You didn't do a good enough job, bro. You know? But I full understand it, bro. And it's like, unfortunately, it's kind of like a weird balance between being a man and being a fucking... It's kind of a weird balance you have to juggle being a man, being a cunt and also being kind, you know? I notice it with fucking the dog, bro, with fucking my partner. I notice it with fucking the responsibilities I have to take out.
Yeah.
You have to like... You have to just put your foot down all the time. You have to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
have
Sometimes
to.
you have to, man.
Yeah, and it's just being a dude, bro. Being a dad's
Who knows it
being a
might, like
cunt.
with hands. Sometimes we'll get in discussions and you just have to be upfront and a dick about things. but
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
And if you do it all the time, you're a fucking turn into an
Pussy.
actual dick.
yeah.
If you're all the time a cunt, you're going to turn out to be a cunt. So you need to find a balance.
You need to be a cunt or a dick. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, you have to be a cunt when you're a man. You know? And it's like it comes with responsibility. When you have responsibility, you have to be a cunt, bro. It's something I'm starting to work out. I'm trying to work out all these little secrets to the universe because I am going to write a book one day. I'd love to do it in like fucking, I don't know, maybe at like 40.
You'll never catch me I'm writing a book. I'll
Never?
read one.
Never write a book?
I'm
Not
too fucking
interested?
retarded.
Bro, the whole process of writing a book, right? Let me just break it down. Is I don't write any of it.
No, I know
There's
what you
actual
mean.
people that write.
I know what
books.
you mean. I'd probably won't write one though.
I'd love to write a book, bro. Title of the book, Not My Story. It's just a collection of everyone else's information that I've
That's a
gathered.
very cool idea though.
Every podcast has led
Call
me
it
to more
sponge
answers.
and then make the book yellow.
Ooh, make it look like a sponge.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, dude.
I mean, that was a joke.
Nah, something along those lines, bro.
Sponge.
Yeah, the sponge. I got to incorporate a sponge somehow into it. Because that's all I think I am anyway, sponge.
You sponge.
Usually it's a sponge for useless shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fucking well-preserved.
You get in
I'm not a
YouTube
useful
fucking
sponge.
black hole, and then you're sponging up weird shit.
Yeah.
Fell into that spiral for the first time the other day, actually, because I hear it from Jack and all these other people. Like, I was just up all night watching YouTube, just watching these random videos. I'm like, I only go on YouTube to watch something that I want to watch.
Yeah.
The other day I was at Han's house. I was in her bed for about an hour. Like, so this is how they work a nuclear submarine.
Oh, I
so
watched that
this is how
video.
they do a military grade like wave pool. This is sick.
Yeah.
It's like an hour later, like, what? I need to go do something. It's like, fuck.
Oh, I did that. I went down this fucking spiral once of farm equipment, like tractors, plowing.
I never understood it until the other day.
Yeah,
I was like,
bro.
I go on YouTube to watch something,
Yeah.
to learn something. Never like, oh, okay. Never until now. And I enjoyed it so much.
Dude, there's nothing I like better than watching a video that's educational. There's nothing better. The best one on Netflix, honestly, is Down to Earth with Zac Efron. Nothing
Efron.
I've watched is better than that for just learning about life. learning about cultures, civilizations, energy, resources, health. Fuck, it's good. I watched this other one too, about fucking cultures and how to live past 100. Like why some cultures around the world have an average life expectancy of past 100. Some places, it's mostly health. Don't get me wrong, but the fact of not eating processed food.
Yeah, I'm trying to cut that out bad now.
I
really
better.
don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did get a Mighty McMuffin meal on the way here, but I'm trying. I don't like it.
And we are drinking Pepsi Max, yeah.
That never goes. I'll die happily at 80 with a Pepsi Max in my fucking hand.
But it's like what they have found out to be true is just because you go self-isolate and you go fucking farm for your own meat and you grow your own crops and you raise your family under healthy conditions with enough sunlight, even if you're not getting the things that you need, taking the nootropics, taking the vitamins, all these things, you still won't gain an average life expectancy of over 100. You'll just gain the extra years you wouldn't have lost if you were eating the processed food.
Yeah.
You still have an average life expectancy. The thing that's keeping everyone living past this longevity life is community. It's the one thing that is actually the secret sauce to living past 100. It's having a community of tradition, culture, family dinners, sharing amongst each other, knowing your neighbors. Like they're actually the things that makes people live. It's got to do with the soul. The soul and the spirit and the consciousness is what keeps people's body alive, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like if everything is just chemicals, and obviously what you add to your body is going to affect those chemicals. As we know, you get dopamine effects from fucking watching TV. You know, you get fucking... have you ever heard of dopamine reset? I've been looking at that lately.
Maybe once.
Dopamine reset.
Sounds familiar.
It's like there's people... I don't know if the studies are well enough to say it's beneficial or not, but it's one of those like up in the air kind of things now. But like a dopamine reset is where you completely, it's what it says it is. You reset your dopamine levels. And the way you do that is you force yourself to do a mundane task for a long period of time. Some people like won't touch their phone or any technology for 7 days and just go out. So camping's kind of like a dopamine reset. But if you're doing things while you're camping to make you entertained, it kind of takes away it.
Yeah, it's not.
So sometimes people will like force themselves to like honestly stare at one guy I watched does these crazy ones on TikTok. He stared at a clock for 24 hours and did a time lapse on it.
That sounds a bit crazy in my head. I think the camping part's good. That's why I'm very keen to get into hunting, because that time we can't be on your phone. You have nothing to do on your phone. I'm not even going to have it. Yeah.
All the
I probably
time.
won't even have it. I'll keep it in case like...
You can do 000.
it.
You can always do 000.
Not even out. I don't think you can out in the bush. They're buried pretty deep.
No, because I think 000 works on a different kind of radio.
I work on
Wave.
Satellite.
It's a different kind of satellite signal, though. I think 000. It's got some crazy thing. I'm pretty sure it works, even if you don't have reception. 000.
Maybe.
I could be wrong. Could be wrong.
I don't know. I need to, before I go out there, I've got a GPS watch, but I need to buy a proper like $700 GPS unit.
Yeah.
Because those ones you get big SOS buttons where you don't press that unless you're fucked. Otherwise, you're paying all this money for a chopper to come pick you up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I'm going to buy one of them because, you know, I don't want to fall
and
down.
You literally see like waves whoop, whoop, through the trees. Whoop,
Ping,
whoop.
ping, ping. Yeah, because I think
You
a
press
lot
it
of...
and the birds go,
I think a lot of my hunting is probably going to be solo. I don't really have anyone to go with. None of the mates are interested. They're all like Jack and shit are keen in camping, but the hunting shit, they're like, eh. But I'm okay. I'll probably have fun.
I would go, right, if it was 100% certainty that within a short period of time, I'd be able to, not even a short, if there was like a window where it's like, this is how long it takes for us to do this task, I could do it because I'd be looking forward to going home.
Well, there is really. Like,
not really.
If for a hunting trip, like I've never been on one yet, but I've just, I've been studying for it for a year. Like you don't just go out in the bush and be like, I'm getting a deer today. Like you take time and study where you're going to go and what parts. And then like even I'm going to be, that's why I really need this fucking car, because I'm not going to go one day for the week and go. Like I want to go up for the weekend, suss out where to camp, where some spots are, do some study. So by the time you come up for the hunting trip, there for this long. Like say fucking, I don't know, 4 days, And then usually it's the mornings you wake up early, fucking go have a look at where
Start
you know they're
hiking.
going to be. Like you've studied, you know where they're going to be now, so you camp out for them or.
But even then, think about the massive amount of terrain they could be in. Like, you could take 2 days to find it.
Yeah, but you're not out there for 2 days. You're there for the mornings, and then you won't stay out there all day unless you're hunting them down, which I don't really want to do that. And then like kind of the afternoons, because they're only really out in the mornings when the suns are coming up and coming down, like dusk and dawn, and they're pretty much sleeping all day.
Okay.
So you're only out there for a bit, then you come back and you camp out for a bit.
Are they nocturnal?
No, they're just I think they are actually. They might be.
It might be, eh?
As I said,
Fucking look it up.
I've never been hunting before.
Yeah, I know.
But I just know they come out dusk and dawn, so they might be. And a lot of the trail cams catch them at night, so probably.
Okay. Well, it says the deer are called crepuscular.
Yeah, because I know they're not
Not
nocturnal,
nocturnal.
but they because they are out during the day, but they're mostly resting.
Yeah. The definition for crepuscular, which is which is different from nocturnal, is twilight hours occur before the sun goes up and down shortly after the sun
Yeah.
rises in the horizon. Deer sometimes sleep during the day and at night.
Yeah, they're kind of whenever because they get up
Kinda like a
they get
dog.
up dusk and dawn to graze, it's like eating.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're kind of chilling out.
Yeah. The problem is, bro, is I don't like outside, eh? I
Yeah,
just don't
you were talking
like
about that with
being
Reese, weren't
dirty.
you?
Yeah. I think I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't be dirty, bro. Fuck, I can't be dirty. I can't.
Have you had as an adult? Have you had a proper camping experience?
As an adult, like as in past the age of 20,
Yeah,
nah,
maybe you need to.
maybe.
Maybe you change your mind. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll know for sure, and you're never going to camp a trip
Yeah,
again. But
I can't.
I think
I
you
can't
need
write
to.
it off. Yeah,
Come with me when I
I'll
get
come
the
with you.
patrol.
Obviously, I'm going to come with you.
I got one double sleeping bag. You swag. Sorry, you
Yeah.
can cuddle up to me.
Yeah, we'll be sweet. We'll be sweet. I sleep naked, but
Me too, baby.
yeah, sweet. Yeah, sweet. I don't know. It's like, if it was like, because I would be interested in the hunting fact just because I would like to feel the entire process of killing the animal, gutting the animal, cooking the animal, storing the animal.
I'm very,
that whole
very
thing.
excited for that.
Yeah. I'd love that. Only that. I wouldn't like the process of finding the animal, waiting for the animal, setting up camp, fucking lighting a fire at the end of the day, fucking waking up in the morning, fucking brushing my teeth with fucking nothing. Oh, man. Sounds like
You
horrible.
don't have to have nothing. Just bring toothpaste and water. You're brushing your teeth like a normal cunt.
Yeah, I know, but fucking showering, like getting clean.
If you had the setup, you can fucking have all that.
Yeah, I
Bring
suppose.
some water.
If I had the
plan
setup,
to.
I might be right.
I plan to.
Yeah.
I'm the same as you. I hate being fucking filthy.
Yeah.
So I'll fucking clean myself.
At the moment, I'm getting fucking back to my old germophobic ways, bro. Where I can't fucking touch nothing without washing my hands now. I'm back to the fucking. Oh,
Yeah, I was
it's
wearing
hard
gloves for a
fight.
bit at work, but I need to buy another set because that changes a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Hands get fucking destroyed at work.
I wear gloves every day.
Coil smell is feral.
Yeah. It's
An old
disgusting.
fucking like 5-year-old evaporator. Cannot get rid of that stink out of your hands for about 2 days. And you need to be
disgusting.
washing them consistently every couple of hours.
Yeah.
It's feral.
Yeah.
There's one on the back of my car right now. You can smell it from the tray.
Ugh. How is everyone going over at work at the moment? Is everyone enjoying it? Is anyone fucking.
At
Yeah.
beep.
I don't speak to the lads that much anymore. So it's just me and Christos or me and you.
Yeah, they're all good.
Yeah. Everyone's
Same
plotting
old, I
along
think.
pretty
Same
sweet.
old.
You reckon the company needs to expand at all lately? Is hiring anymore?
I think he wants to hire some more. I
Yeah.
think he was talking to me the other day.
Nice. Because he's been pretty flat out, eh?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. He doing the OT.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy with it, but.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
need to get some money going.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get his patrol so soon. I'm really getting into the grind of it. I'm already doing well.
Fuck, it's a lot of money, bro, to spend on a car. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is. I'm not totally opposed to the idea, but like,
Oh, I know. That's the one thing I know before I wanted to get the car is I heard from everyone who's had a 4-wheel drive is like, it's a fucking money pit.
yeah.
But I'm going to try my best to do the right thing so it becomes less of a hassle.
You can be like Patrick, but Patrick fucking, he's very smart with his money.
I think if you are smart and you know what you're doing and you're not a fuckhead, you'll be all right.
Yeah. I don't know how much money I'm going to have to earn before I buy a car, dude. I got no idea.
It's another thing. It's not going to be a daily driver for me. So I don't need it to be running. Like, if it is fucked, I can like, oh, fuck me. I'll
Yeah.
go camping this month.
Yeah.
to
But then,
save up and
then you got fucking chores, bro. Then you got chores. I love chores, but I
Yeah,
fucking
need
love
that, though.
chores.
You need some
Yeah, I need a hobby.
responsibility.
So you got a nice little workbench set up now at your place.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fuck
Mum
yeah.
got sick of me cleaning the fucking gun on the kitchen counter. She'd come home and I'd be there ramming my fucking cleaning rod through it. She's like,
How often should you clean your gun?
I clean it after I use it.
Really?
Yeah. After I go shooting, I'll clean it.
Wow.
And then if, like, for instance, I haven't been shooting for like a month and I'm on call for the next 4 weeks, so I won't go shooting for another month. So I'll probably oil it a little bit and give it another clean before I go out. Yeah, just keep it clean. It's like anything.
I'd love to go shooting again, dude. Fuck,
Come with
I
me.
I can't.
You can.
Oh, yeah, if you go out.
No, you can't.
If you go out in the bush, yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
You can't.
I
Couple of
can't, and I won't.
No, if you weren't fucking, I can take anyone shooting actually at the shooting range. I didn't know that.
Really?
Sign some papers.
Yeah,
Well
nice. Fuck yeah. Fuck, because you're a licensed fucking shooter, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking pretty cool.
That was a hassle.
Yeah.
Took fucking ages. Took months.
Yeah.
Months and months.
Mate, Scully wants to do it. He doesn't. He'll get it sorted out this year, he reckons.
Fucking hassle.
Yeah.
Takes ages, man. Need to go do courses and shit. Or a course.
Damo was asking me last night how you're going with jiu-jitsu, and I had to say, unfortunately, he's not doing it
So
anymore.
upset about that.
Yeah, I was going to ask
I'm
how
not
you
even
feel
kidding.
about it.
I think about it every day and I'm not over exaggerating. The most I've ever wanted to go back and do it was last 2 days ago. I was at the gym doing a nice pool session. I was feeling like a mad cunt. I'm like, I want to go choke some cunts out right now.
Yeah.
It's a feeling that never fades, man.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it earlier today on the way here. I'm like, I miss going to jits on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I don't ever stop thinking about it. So I actually might sign back up. It's just, I know I can't go back to full-time training like I was for like 5 days a week and even on the weekends. But just to be able to go like, oh, I'll go today. I feel like I got off work on time.
Yeah.
So I think I need it.
Yeah.
Really good like angry and stress release because you just get to go wrestle cunts.
Yeah.
And it's so awesome to know.
Yeah. I was mentioning the fact that like I went with you on the day you got your blue belt.
That was so sick.
So good, eh?
I loved that.
Fuck, the universe just
I didn't
gives
even know that.
Yeah.
That was so fucking awesome.
Yeah. I tell you what's awesome too is like he probably had a plan to give it to you like in maybe like could have been in a couple days, could have been the next day.
Well, I
he planned on
fucking slacked
doing
off that week too because that time I'd been going 5 days a week, grinding, competing, and then like I had a week off for some shit. Probably got busy with work, and then I came back, and then you came with me, and he's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Fuck
Yeah.
yes, cunt." No
That's
better
awesome.
feeling than that.
Yeah.
No better feeling.
I
Because
bet.
you know, you kind of know you're like, fucking, I think I'm ready for my belt. And then you got to try harder. You got to try harder and get it.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
That's mad because Damo mentioned to me he's like, honestly, getting a blue belt at that gym is actually a fucking crazy
Oh,
skill.
yeah.
Like that's a high.
He doesn't give it out. I've seen him give blue belts out to people who've been training for 5 years. Like just
Wow.
because they're not training consistently, but it's like kind of a hobby. So he doesn't just give it out. Like some places actually you go for a grading for those belts. So like he does grading as well. So you will you get your belt and you get 4 stripes within that belt.
Yeah.
So if I did all my grading for my white belt, so you get those stripes for that belt.
Yeah.
And you just show him, these moves. But he doesn't do grading for belts. He'll give it to you when he thinks you deserve one.
Oh right. So just because you got this is what I know how to do in order to get my 4th stripe.
Yeah, usually you do your grading, and once you've maxed out your belt, he'll start considering you to get the next belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like now
yeah.
you're like, okay, you're showing me that
So
you
you
want
could be
it.
4th graded, 4th stripe for fucking
A
as
year.
you said years, and you can prove that you can do all the skills, but you're still not worthy of the next belt. Wow, that's awesome.
A lot of it comes from dedication.
Yeah.
Like if you're not dedicated and you don't want it, he won't give it to you. It's fair
Yeah.
as much as it is. But if you're like dedicated in the fact like I have full-time job, I have kids, I'll come when I can. I love it. It's my hobby. And he's like, you've been doing it for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years now, and you don't
And you're
stop.
good enough.
And
Yeah.
you've over the years you're gonna get better, obviously. So he's like, here, you shouldn't be fucking wrestling white belts.
Yeah,
Here,
yeah.
have this.
Nice. What's the level of difference you reckon between blue and purple?
A lot.
Massive. Bigger between white and blue?
I'll get a lot again because white belts know nothing.
Yeah.
Blue belts know something.
Yeah, okay.
Purple belts know
So it's
a
about the
lot
same
more.
difference of education? It's about the same, even?
I think I've heard though purple to brown is the biggest and longest gap. Just
Yeah.
like I've heard over the fucking internet and shit.
Yeah. I think I heard that too once. But then what about brown to black? Do you reckon that's just to do with time?
Yeah, I think so. Because
Yeah.
by brown, depending what gym you're at, you know a lot. You know pretty much everything. And then that point, it's just like
Black belt's like the 20 year service.
I don't
in
think.
the trade, eh?
I don't know of anyone Luke's given a black belt to. Anyone.
If anyone was going to get one, it probably would have been fucking Saunders by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I don't know.
I'm keen to ask him that, actually. I'm keen to ask him, why haven't you got a black belt yet,
Where the
dude?
fuck's your black belt?
Yeah, are you lacking?
Well, he's got his ADCCs coming up.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking buzzing to
There's
have
still a
this
lot of
fucking
brown belts in there
conversation.
that compete.
Yeah.
But like most of that's black belts, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's fucking dope.
But
I'd
see,
love
like
to get into
Saunders
it,
is
bro. I
like
can't wait.
Saunders is so driven, and that's just him. That's what he is. Fucking jiu-jitsu. That's what he wants his life to be.
Yeah.
Same with Baby Dave. So that they deserve that brown belt, not only because of the skill which they fucking have, and
Oh,
they
that
prove
Baby
it.
Dave kid a brown too.
Yeah, he started the same time I did, or maybe a month before.
Wow.
But it's his life.
Yeah.
He's dedicated to it, and he's
Yeah.
good, and he knows how to get better.
Yeah.
So that's why they get it so quick.
It's the reason why I haven't taken up that sport yet is because I know it's like
Drugs, it's like heroin.
it's drugs, bro. Like,
heroin, man.
and it's like I know my own personality well enough to know that I'll have to give it everything, and everything else is gonna have to start taking a massive detour. So I have to fucking finish the trade before I can fucking do that.
If you get into it like that, you don't have much of a life if you work full time.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was getting home at
Dude, you don't have much of a life if you work full time anyway. You
Yeah.
don't. If you're a fucking fridgie, you don't have much of a life. As
when I was doing it, and I was working full time. Well, still am, but like working like pretty normally. I'd get home on a good day at like 4, and I'd have 2 hours until the class started, which was 6, and then I'll do the second class as well. So I'd finish at like by the time I'm walking out the doors, it'd be 9 o'clock, and then you need to go home and make food,
Yeah,
and then your poor fucking missus never sees you. So it's pretty hard.
I know. That's why
Like
I
they'll
haven't
make
done it,
fun of
bro.
you there. You're like, oh, you fucking pussy whip, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, if you really want to like live the rest of your life with this person, you need to consider what the impact that's going to have on them.
Yeah,
And then
of
if you want
course.
to like train on the weekends too, then
Yeah.
you got to sacrifice more time.
You can't do everything, bro. It's one of the unfortunate facts of life, which is why I pick and choose lately as I'm getting older. Like, what do I actually want to be doing? You know?
And then, like-
dude, I'd love to be playing games. I'd love to be playing games, bro. But I can't do this and that. Like, it's
Yeah.
one or the other. I've slowly can pick up tiny little fucking things I can do. But even reading, like I can't even choose. I can't read and educate myself on TV with Netflix or
Audiobooks,
documentaries.
mate. Audiobooks may drive.
But then I can't do the Joe Rogan pro thing I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like there's only so much things I can do.
True.
So I'm just limiting at the moment until I can max that thing till it's full, and then just fucking next. You know what I mean? Next. So I'm chasing number one in my trade, so I can stop working, bro.
Yeah.
Can't quit my trade until I'm number one. If I'm number one in 2 years' time, I'm out.
Laters.
Yeah.
Laters.
It's got nothing to do with.
Well, why'd
fucking
you stop there?
finance.
That's where the money is when you're number one. You're in those big dollars.
I'm starting to think that money isn't that important for me at the moment. You know, like if I am doing something, I may as well take advantage of it. Like the fact that I am working, well, let's fucking make as much money as possible. I think when I'm ready to stop, I'll be happy to take that fucking loss. I'll be happy to take the loss and give it to something else. It's like, for example, people who give all their passion to fucking a sport. They say, for example, like Saunders who we're talking about, look at the fucking money he's making off doing that. You know? So I reckon there's ways to make money inside doing what you want anyway.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right, I think I mentioned it to you. All right. I can't remember if it was you or not, but I thought I'd bring it up on the podcast. I was watching that show at Westmead Hospital. Did I mention that to you?
Yeah.
It's called One Born Every Minute.
Yeah.
About giving birth.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched anything to do with a childbirth, bro?
No.
All right,
No
let's
way.
just watch a quick video together, all right?
I don't want to, bro.
Let's watch a quick... No, not one where you actually see the
Oh.
pussy expanding and, like... I'm not talking about no graphic
Yeah,
shit.
good.
Let's just watch a scene from this fucking TV show. And I'll put a link in the
Let me come
description.
over.
Yeah, come over here and we'll watch it. So, one born every minute. Just, bro, look how crazy this is. Come on, push. Push, woman. Bro, a fucking baby came out of a human, bro.
Look at it, though. It's like alien.
Oh, it's so ugly, eh? Oh my god, dude.
Crazy, isn't it? They're just animals.
Look, it's a fucking person.
Do you reckon their pussy's like throbbing after that?
Oh, I reckon it's so. I think they numb it. All right, we'll get back into. Let's get back into the pod. Let's get back into the pod. That'll do. That was a close indication to what this show was like. All right.
Yeah.
I honestly can't comprehend in my peanut brain the fact that a baby comes out of a woman. Especially watching this other show. They're breathing heavily. Some of them are fucking like bent over giving birth. Some of them are in the water. Like, it's so fucking uncomprehendable is the closest word I got for it, but I can't wrap my head around that fact,
So
dude.
glad I never have to do that.
Oh my god, bro.
Thank you.
Joe Rogan says if a guy had to push a baby out of his dick, there would never be a human ever.
No chance. Zero chance.
Oh my god, bro. But I'm so unfamiliar with anything to do with pregnancy, right? I have never been around anyone pregnant. I've never fucking really seen a newborn in real life. Like, the whole concept is so foreign for me that I reckon, honestly, when I'm in the waiting room, I'm going to be freaking the fuck
Yeah, man.
out, dude.
I think everyone will.
I'm going to be freaking the fuck out, dude.
I think everyone fucking will.
Do you reckon you'll pass out?
I don't think I
Are you
will.
going to look?
Nah.
You don't reckon you'll be able to
I
look?
don't think I'll pass out though. If I look.
If you look, you might.
I don't think I'll pass out.
I'm not looking, bro.
I've never fainted or passed out in my life.
Never?
But I think probably a lot of dads haven't before they've seen that.
Yeah, true. Oh, dude, I don't know. It's just so fucked up, bro. It's so fucked up. It's if you think about the fact that that women carry another human inside their body, right? And then push that out. It might just be me. I might just be a fucking idiot. But there's nothing else I can possibly relate it to that's even close. Everything in this world's pretty normal and generic.
Not really.
That in itself.
What about like a triple bypass when they do surgeries? That's fucking nuts.
What's a triple bypass?
Where they like cut your heart out and they like pump it through an artificial machine.
That
whole
is
blood.
normal because that is like just any type of mechanical trade. That's just fixing something that's broken. That's I can compare that to something else.
Yeah.
You're taking out something broken, you're putting something new in to fix it.
Yeah.
A human growing in a human that you push out of your pussy, like even the thought of a C-section where they just cut
Yeah,
the
the
line,
C-section is kind of weird.
they
Eh?
open up the fucking
But that's
body.
what I'm talking about. It's like anything with the human body. They cut it apart and like put it back together. Wild to me.
Yeah.
Like if you saw some dude today down the street with his guts, like his whole belly cut apart, you'd think this cunt's about to die.
Yeah.
They just cut it and then they cut the womb and then they just put it back together.
They just pull the baby out, put it back together, tie it together.
Get out.
I think
Gonna be a
C-section's
wild day.
I think a C-section's technically like got a chance of death in C-section higher than birth.
I don't know.
I think it does. I think you don't want to have a C-section.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think it's like the last resort kind of pregnancy to
think it's
save the
emergencies.
kid and save all that shit.
Yeah, so I think some women can't actually push it out as well.
Yeah, yeah. If they try for fucking long enough, eh? But yeah, I'm watching like these videos of like there was one water birth one that they did at Westmead if they wanted to do it that way, and like the chick had like all these other girls there, like her mom, her grandma, and all that, and like all these other mums are just watching her, like it's her turn, you know. It's like a natural cycle of life, and they're like, you can do it.
That must be so scary for the woman, right?
Fucking
And when
oath.
it's their first time,
Fucking
it'd be like doing
dude.
drugs for the first time. You're like, I have no clue what this is going to be like. I'm
Yeah,
just going to do it. And then it's like pushing a child out.
yeah, and I was
And
like,
over your mum and your grandma's you're like, you'll be right. It's like, fucking what?
especially grandma, you know,
Yeah.
she's like, come on, pussy. And mum's like, sweetheart, you got, and they're full encouraging her, like, you are capable of this, you're powerful, you know,
gosh.
like, and then she's like, I can't do it, and like, yes, you can, you're powerful, you're amazing, you can do it. And she's like, one more push, as I push, and nothing happens, and it's like, one more push, you said that, Loss. Oh my God, bro, like, so much respect for women, bro.
Yeah, for
so
real.
much.
Big G women.
To the point of which I can't even fathom the idea, let alone agree to doing it.
Nah, big props to the ladies out there.
Massive
Big props.
props, bro. Giving birth is a massive thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, as a guy, you don't think it, eh? You don't
No.
even think it once.
Not at all.
My mum was saying that, like, women talking about their birth stories is their, like, most fucking thing, like, their most prideful fact of their life. Like, their birth story is their identity in a way, you know? Mum would love to have a podcast where and I'd like to push her and help her get into it, where she sits down with all these other women who have had children. They just do, like, 20-minute episodes of
The
their
mum
birth
cast.
story.
Yes.
Yeah, Mama Doxcast.
Mumcast.
Yeah.
That's hectic.
And I think, like, yeah, fair enough. And I'm like, but who would listen to that? Like,
Other mums.
who would even want to talk about that? And
Women.
she's like, every single mum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
The Mumcast.
Yeah, Mama Doxcast. I think I can't remember the name of it, what we came up with. It was along those lines of the Mama Cast or something.
That'd be sick.
Mumcast, yeah.
I feel like every mum here and that would be like, fuck, I'd listen to that.
Yeah. Especially it was on Facebook, because mums love Facebook, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon
Oh, they do.
as soon as you give birth, you become a Facebook advocator, right?
You're now eligible. They message you. You're now eligible
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the private
One of
Facebook
us,
group.
one of us.
Do you reckon there's a Karen cast out there?
Yeah, I reckon there's a Karen cast.
That'd be rough to listen to.
I know.
Get this. The other day, he was mowing his lawns at 6 in the morning. He's driving his car all day.
Lawns is one of those things, dude. I went and aerated all the fucking lawns the other day, back and forth.
Don't remind me.
I went and fucking... I'm literally going to take it to the next step. I'm going to go fucking topsoil and sand all the
I
fucking
need to buy a
lawns.
whippersnipper.
Yeah, whippersnipper's fun, bro.
Yeah, but I don't really want to buy one.
Yeah. Would you ever live in an apartment?
I did.
You did. Would you ever live in an apartment again?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
Why?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Heck yeah. I had a great apartment. I didn't want to move
It was
out
a
of
nice,
there.
it was a very nice apartment, don't get me wrong.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah. But you have no fucking front yard, backyard, fucking...
Yeah, I don't have to mow the
Workshop.
fucking lawns. It's not my lawns. It's theirs. I like a rental house now.
Yeah.
Their lawn I have to take care of.
Not a
I
fan of
can't do
lawns,
anything to
but-
it.
Can't get a dog.
Not if it was mine. It's different when it's your own because you
Yeah.
take pride in it.
Yeah.
I guess you can take pride in it because you live it there, but like, I definitely don't just let it grow out.
Like Jackson, he takes pride in his fucking...
Oh, once I have my own, it's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah. It's a different feeling, bro. It's a different feeling. I don't know. I could never, ever live in an apartment. Nixie, shout out to Nixie. He's living up in the city at the moment.
Yeah, I couldn't live in the
put
city.
himself in a... It's in a nice spot. It's in the best spot you could possibly be in, to be honest with you. It's just not a lifestyle I could live.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
Yeah, it's too much.
As I said, I'd love to live out in Richmond somewhere. It's so nice out there.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. Get a ranch, eh? Let's get a
Ranch it
fucking
up.
ranch, bro.
Motorbikes.
Yeah, we're fucking talking. Is there anything that you're really, really, really looking forward to this year other than the GQ?
GU. And
GU.
to go on my first hunt for sure.
Yeah.
Very, very keen for that.
So last year was almost prep for this year then.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I showed myself I can fucking settle down and save my money too, instead of going out, fucking gambling and drinking and all that. I can turn that off for a bit
Yeah, settle down
if I
this
really
year.
want to.
Yeah.
So
You feel like you got everything out of your system?
I think I did. I think I did. I mean, it's hard now. I'm watching the NFL this season.
Yeah.
Love having a pun on the sport though.
Yeah,
a bit
I
of a
know.
mission not to.
I know.
But I know I can control myself. So.
Yeah. I've been fucking pretty good with gambling. I did the fucking Christmas party. Other than that, fucking happy.
I find it easy not to hit the slappers now.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard when you're in it and you want to all the time. But once you stop for like a fucking week, if you're not really sucked into it, it's pretty easy to keep off it.
A week's all it takes for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
2 maybe.
Took me about 3 months to get over it, I reckon, slapping.
That's what I
3
mean.
months.
It's different for
The
other
lock
people.
screen, still, no.
Some people, no,
Yeah.
don't even think about it. No, some people, I think it gets, their hooks get in deep for some people. And they just can't
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Like at the point now, I could sit and just watch someone do it right next to them.
Yeah.
Slap for them. I'm just not going to put my money in there. But my clutch is like sports betting.
Yeah.
So fun just watching a game and having a bet on it, what you think's going to happen. It's enjoyable though. And I think people but like if they want to, they can, if they can control themselves.
Honestly, would it make the game just as fun if you just did $1 per bet?
If you get into like the mindset you're not going to win big money, but you still are, and
just-
you enjoy because it comes down to enjoying the sport that much. For me, it just helps me actually understand the sport more because you're just paying so much attention to it. So
Yeah.
that's
But I wonder
that's the
if
reason I do it, because I enjoy it so much.
It's probably a psychological feeling of like, I know enough about this sport that I'm right
To try predict
to
it.
try and predict it. So I wonder if like the smaller bets would still hit that same
I think
level.
they do. Jack does it. He
Yeah.
went for a good 6 months of just doing $5 a game.
Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah.
$5 on specific games. That's probably what I'm going to do next year, if anything. I think I
Yeah.
will, but
And then I wonder if it's kind of like practice before you start doing the big bets anyway. After if you do it for 5 years and and you're like, you know what, I've got
I
a
think that's where it
90%
starts getting
success.
dangerous, because nothing's predictable.
Yeah.
Nothing's 100% predictable.
I know. I'm just over it, bro. It's not worth it. Gambling's
really
fucking
not.
shit. I don't have enough money to be able to gamble.
It really holds you back. Something fierce.
Fuck yeah, dude.
If like, because the month I took off, it was like 2 years ago. Like, because basically since I was 18, I'd be gambling every fucking weekend. It wasn't be like everything. And there would be times it was my whole fucking paycheck, but sometimes it would just be like a little bit while I'm out. And the month, I had a random month off, and the amount of money I saved in the month off is crazy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even, it comes down to like it's not even about the money at that point, because you know in your head you're going to save more money not gambling.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
know.
about that.
Yeah.
It just comes down to fucking enjoying it, I think, for most people.
Yeah. It's the entertainment factor of doing it. It's the rush.
That's the pokies. They're fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Like vipers, bro.
Yeah.
Sit down and love it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I was going to get straight into the Egypt segment, but I have one question I do want to ask you, and I've really been enjoying this question lately. I've been asking myself it. How would you describe a perfect day?
Like a perfect realistic day.
Just a perfect day for you. How would you know that was a perfect day?
Right now, just in the grind session, is just getting home on time, pumping out the gym, making food, and spending time with hands.
Nice.
That's just a perfect day for me right
Good
now.
answer, bro.
An idealistic day would be not working at all, going to jits training, going to the gym, fucking spending time with hands, having a game, do some other shit around the house, clean up.
Nice.
That'd be an idealistic day.
Nice. So that's a perfect weekday and weekend then.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I'm the same, bro. I think, honestly, my perfect day, I can fit work into a perfect day too.
Fucking oath if you can.
Yeah.
If I'm not fucking working
We're
back till 10
fortunate
o'clock.
enough to love our jobs, bro. That's why.
Mm.
We're so blessed. We're
Mm-hmm.
so grateful. That's why refrigeration is the greatest job in the world for anyone who doesn't have a job in refrigeration.
Yes, it is.
Sucks to be there, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Sucks to be there.
Missing out. Friggy life. Friggy life, mate.
Yeah.
Friggy life is it.
Why don't you go Friggy? I don't know if you could go back, eh? I don't know if you could go to any other job after
No, I
Friggy.
met aircon dude the other day, started in Friggy. He didn't like it, so he does aircons.
Yeah, but it's like same job. Same trade.
Oh, yeah. I thought you
Same
meant
trade. I
aircon.
mean, once you go Friggy, you're not going to go fucking factory. You're not going to go hospitality. You're not going to go...
I don't know. Some people probably can't take the demand it taxes on you. Like, it definitely demands your time at times.
A lot of people that have left and gone and then come back. Like, everyone comes back to Fridge, bro.
Yeah.
It's just the best trade in the world. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
there's sometimes you're cruising, sometimes you're not. That's
Yeah.
just part of it.
You can always just change filters, bro, if you want to.
Yeah.
You get paid fucking 80 grand a year.
Fuck that though. Couldn't do that. I don't care how much you're paying me. Shit
All right.
myself.
Well, as I promised, 2024 is going to be a year of education. And this year,
Fuck
the
yeah.
place in the world we're going to be learning about is Egypt.
Hit me with it. I don't know much about Egypt. I just hear these random facts spot out from everyone in the world.
All right, good. So it's been a little bit of a puzzle because I have recorded some episodes, as you know, and
Yeah.
I've talked about some things that haven't even happened yet. And for example, I've been referring back to this first episode. So first, to get everyone started on this journey of Egypt, I thought I'd just talk about like whereabouts it is, population size, just some main general facts, and then I'd go into a bit of a greatest discoveries of Egypt, a bit of a section.
This is sick, by the way.
Yeah,
This
thank
sort
you.
of thing. It's fun.
Yeah, it is
It's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, thank
Everyone's
you.
listening along. We're like, keep them next week. We'll learn some more.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Keen.
Some of the things coming up I will talk about in this episode, so just stay tuned for that. But to start us all off, through the research I have gathered, what I know so far is that Egypt is located in the top northeast corner of Africa, and part of it is actually located in the southwest corner of Asia, meaning it obviously spread out across 2 countries, 2 continents. It's called a transcontinental country. Egypt is. So it is the capital and the largest city of Egypt is called Cairo, and the second largest city being Alexandria, which is an important industrial tourist hub at the Mediterranean coast. I will dive deep into both cities as I go deep into this segment throughout the year, because they both play massive roles in modern and ancient history. And one of my favorite historical reference ever being taking place in Alexandria, and that's the reference to the Library of Alexandria.
So that's what that was.
Can't wait to get into that, which is, again, the second largest city, Alexandria today. Egypt has near about 100 million people living inside that country.
That's crazy fact.
That is a
That's
crazy,
a crazy
fact.
fact.
I thought Egypt would have had... How much would you think it would have had, Egypt?
500,000, half the.
Yeah,
half that.
I would have said 1 million, maybe. A million people live in Egypt, but no, 100 million people, which makes it the 14th most populated in the world, but it's still only the third most populated country in Africa,
Wow.
which is pretty fucking crazy.
Africa's a big continent.
Africa's pumping people, bro.
Big continent.
Pumping, and you never hear about it. It's always China, fucking
Yeah.
India. Africa's got some people. All right, Egypt has, and why I chose it as my first country to dive deep into, one of the longest and most fascinating histories out of any place in the world, with new artifacts and information being discovered every single year. Egypt is considered to be one of the cradles of civilization, with early culture and society adopting writing, agriculture, religion, and even one of the earliest formations of government. Egypt was considered to be one of the earliest importances of Christianity for today's religion, but was largely Ismailized. I'm not going to know how to say it. I've tried it 10 times. Islamized in the 7th century, and is finally gaining its independence from the ruling of the British Empire only 100 years ago in 1922. So it was known to be Christian for a very long time until it actually became its Islamic culture.
Okay.
One of the main reasons for Egypt being one of the biggest hotspots and most talked about places in the world is because of the discoveries being made today that show us what life was like back in the times of ancient Egypt. Every discovery that is made, in my opinion, is almost like looking through a window for us to look back in time, revealing to what life was like. Some of the greatest discoveries in Egypt that I'm going to be talking about today are two of the following. One, the Khufu ship, and the second is the unfinished obelisk. So the Khufu ship is and was discovered to be a fully intact size ship that was sealed in a pit next to the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Pharaoh Khufu, which is what the Khufu ship was made for, it was around era 2500 BC, so 4,500 years ago this ship was built. It was not only the ship that has been discovered buried in Egypt. In fact, there's been 24 ships so far that have been discovered either hidden, buried, or preserved within ancient Egyptian times. Which is pretty crazy. I didn't even think that they had anything to do with ships. When I think of Egypt, it's just dirt, sand, all that kind of shit. But it kind of makes sense because I'll get to that a bit later on. Stretching over 43 meters long and almost 6 meters wide, it's one of the oldest, largest, and most well-preserved ships Egypt has today. For reference, a bus in Australia is 12.5 meters long. So this ship was 3.5 times bigger than what we have in Australia as a transport bus. So pretty big ship.
Yeah, wow.
Which is actually being stored on display in exhibition located at the special Giza Pyramid Complex that you can go visit today. If anyone goes to Egypt, you can go check that out. Other than the age and the size of the ship that makes it so interesting, it's the function for this ship. Surprisingly enough, the function for the ship is unknown, but it's highly theorized. Although they have found evidence of water damage on the ship, showing us that it was either at least one place used in water or placed in water to check the capability of it. Ancient Egyptians used to refer to a ship as what they called a solar barge. And that's what they still call it today when referring to it. A solar barge was used in mythology by the sun god of Ra. The mythology believed that Ra was an Egyptian god who gifted the earth its light by sailing into the sun on their solar barge. It was believed that each night Ra would take a battle against the serpent, also referred to as Apep in Egyptian or Apophis in ancient Greek. It is the embodiment of chaos, disorder, and darkness, and is usually shown in art as a depiction of a snake. The battle took place every single day, which is thought to be the constant battle of light versus dark, good versus evil, chaos versus order, and even day versus night. They used to worship and thank praise to Ra for their efforts in constantly looking after them and their societies. The ancient Egyptians used to believe that being buried with tools, treasures, and items would mean that they're able to take it with them into the afterlife, which was considered to be super necessary. and I will be going deeper on that in further episodes as I talk about the practice of burying, preserving assets, and all that kind of stuff today. So basically, the Khufu ship was a giant ship they discovered, and it was actually buried next to the Pyramid of Giza, which is actually going to be next week's episode, the Pyramid of Giza, so stay tuned for that. And they buried it with the Pharaoh Khufu near his tomb to guide him into his journey into the afterlife. So that's pretty cool. Have you seen Moonlight, the Marvel one?
First season.
Yeah, the first season. I think there's only one
ship.
season. That ship is actually a
of.
reference to that, which is pretty cool. If anyone who hasn't seen fucking
And
Moonlight,
it's also a movie. You know the movie where the gods they manifest themselves.
is it the ancient
Old
Egyptian
movie.
one?
It's an old movie.
What was that one called? That was a great movie, bro.
It's like Battle of Ra. I don't know. It's like
Something-
the gods would fight it. That was cool. But that
Yeah.
barge was on there as well.
Yeah,
Doesn't it
pretty
float
cool.
around? It goes into space because it goes. Is it saying into the sun? Hey.
Well, it takes them into the afterlife, which they called the underworld in ancient
Okay.
Egypt. The underworld is another way of saying the afterlife or heaven or however you want to refer it to. But I wrote down, if anyone hasn't seen the Marvel TV series Moon Knight, please click the link in the description. It's such a fucking good show. The show towards the end of season 1, both Mark and Stephen, who are two consciousnesses sharing the same body, they travel with an Egyptian god on a large wooden ship into the Duat, which is the ancient Egyptian realm of the underworld that Ra goes into journey on their solar bark. I fucking really did like that show, Moon Knight, eh?
I haven't watched the second season. If
Is
it's
there
out.
one? I don't know if there is one.
No, I watched the first one.
There's a Loki 1 and 2. I don't think there's a Moon Knight season 2. But,
I know it ended like there was a season 2.
fuck yeah. Did you watch Loki? Season
Half
2? You
of
didn't finish
season
it
2.
yet?
Half of it.
Ooh, ends pretty good, bro.
I need to finish
Ends
that.
pretty fucking good. Yeah.
That's cool though. That's some good fucking interesting shit.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, just the fact that they were able to even build such a giant ship at the time, why
Yeah,
they
man.
built it, the fact they buried such a giant fucking ship the size
Well,
of 3 buses long.
You hear it on Joe's all the time, doesn't? I forget what the study was from, but where there was like actually rainforest all through the desert.
Yeah.
Back, apparently.
Well, that's only a controversial study with,
Yeah.
you know, it does go against the current narrative of what ancient Egypt was like,
Yeah.
which I will be getting at later on in the year as we go further and we start to learn more about what there has got literally. Then we'll start to go deeper into what they do believe happened on one side of the story and what they do believe happened on another side of the story, why they have opposing disagreements, why gentlemen like Graham Hancock has been so shunned upon for his research, things like that. So I will get to all that later on in the future. But another one of the, usually I only do one ancient discovery per week, but this week I thought to start us off I do 2, and that's one called the Unfinished Obelisk. The Unfinished Obelisk is a giant sculpture of a snake located in the northern region of the stone quarries of ancient Egypt, and this snake sculpture stretched to a length of almost 42 meters long, weighing 1,200 tons. Again, the average bust we have is around 12.5 meters. So again, kind of the same size as the ancient ship, which a lot of things were kind of made to that scale. It's about 3.5 times the average bust in Australia. Research shows that the serpent was most likely carved 3,500 years ago in the 1500 BC. The pure size of this snake and the effort that was put in to create such a carving leaves the question, why was it unfinished? The snake was carved out of bedrock, and they believe that the cracks started to appear in the granite, that they sacked the project quickly after it started to crack and moved on to the next. Even though the project must have taken countless men and man hours to create, the project was quickly thrown away to be buried as today. You can see some of the markings of the hand tools still left on the carving of the snake, which is unlike the ancient Egyptians to do. Leave kind of evidence as, you know, scratches and cracks and all that kind of shit. They literally just built this fucking giant snake. Who knows? When you see pictures, which there is going to be pictures in the link.
Yeah, I've
in
never
the
seen this
description.
thing or heard of it.
Yeah, once you see it, you're like, fuck, it's huge. It's just crazy the amount of fucking effort they put into something. And as soon as it started to crack, they were like, bury it. Fuck it.
Bag it.
Now, why did they even carve the snake in the first place? They believe that the obelisk was carved during the reign of Queen Hatshepsut, I believe I'm saying that right, in the 18th dynasty of ancient Egypt. I will go deep into to the 18th dynasty later on. Theorists also believe that they intended to create 2 of these giant snakes to show tribute to their queen. Snakes have popped up a lot in ancient Egypt, and again, it's something that I'm going to continuously refer back to, why they referred to snakes so much. It also relates a lot to our current day Christianity, mythology of the serpent and being the fucking Satan and all these things. There's so many links that I'm finding between ancient Egypt and modern day Christianity. I can't wait to dive deep into them in the future. But that's basically the two things I've gone down through this week to get everyone started. Two of my personal opinion on the two of the greatest discoveries. But next week, as I mentioned, will be probably my favorite part of ancient Egypt, and that is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Talking about the size, we'll compare it to some other things to see how big it really is, some theories as to why the fuck they did it in the first place, how long it apparently took to do it, and then some of the crazy facts about, I won't give too much away, but like, it's some pretty fucking crazy shit next week.
Oh yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah,
I'm keen to tune in for that.
Gang.
That was cool.
I'm loving ancient Egypt, bro. It's so fucking fascinating.
It is pretty interesting, hey?
Yeah. One thing that will
does
come
shit.
up a few episodes from now, I'll give a sneak peek and I'll talk about it with you off camera, but the Book of the Dead. You ever heard about the Book of the Dead?
I have heard about that a little bit.
All right, well, from me to you, sorry, everyone. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I told you I'm going to be falling asleep on this couch, bro. So comfy.
I'm the same too. Well, Fosse, I really, really appreciate you coming over and doing this episode with me, bro. I know you got fucking other things you're doing today. You're on call too, so really, really appreciate the effort, dude. Don't get me wrong, it was a long time coming.
Yeah, I slacked the last time. I was being a lazy cunt. That's what I was talking about when I was being a lazy cunt last year, was that time.
It was around that time.
I was
Yeah,
being a shit dog.
But it's all right. Everything always works out for the podcast. I'm fucking... Somehow it's one of these little magic beasts that kind of just forges itself to life.
It's a fucking beautiful beast, mate.
Kind of comes down to that theory of fucking like ideas and things being life forms, and they want to manifest themselves and come to life. I'm starting to think the fucking Doxcast is one of those things, bro.
It's very inspirational that you've kept at it every week consistently without failure, and how you do away work at the same time.
Yeah, thank you.
Fucking very inspirational.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. The next challenge is going to be Gambro, so we'll see how we go doing so. But I believe if I keep knuckling down through this week and next week with the amount of podcasts I'm trying to film,
Bank 'em.
I'll be able to fucking sort it out. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fucking oath.
For everyone who made it to the end of the episode, really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. It was the 70th episode, 7th podcast. I'm looking forward to every single episode I do in the future, and I appreciate every single person that's come on and done an episode in the past. Until next time, that's a wrap.
That's good.
Fucking dude.
Yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty going high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt.